Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Hi. I'm just sitting outside for just a brief moment. I just need to I need to woosah a minute. I'll tell you the story in a second. Let's just listen to the birds. Let's just listen to the boys. I'm just gonna put you right there. You guys can watch the squirrels. There was a porcupine out here earlier. He's a porcupine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just taking a quick breath, but I figured you guys could listen to the birdies and watch the squirrels, and then I'll tell you my story. So, how is everyone? Good morning. Good morning. You guys good? Everybody good? Oh, I know, with the pendulum. I'll do that next week for you, okay? I was just dealing with the schools. I dealt with Caden's yesterday. I dealt with Mia's today. So Mia's off like a field trip. They're done school on Monday. And so they're like, well, Mia really can't go here because she didn't pass in this one particular book. And I'm like, listen, I kind of like made a fuss. um, so I had to drive down there and drop off books, right? After I just left the school district. All right. So I was at the school district this morning. Let me tell you what Kaden did yesterday. I'm like, what is up with my kids, right? So anywho, Mia's off to Canopy, but I owe more money for a science book. Not to mention Lonnie last minute. She had an exam yesterday. It's so last minute with my kids, and I can't even get mad because I'm so last minute too. So she's like, I'm not gonna pass this exam if I don't have $95 for my um psychology book or something. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, okay? I'm gonna beat my children. So I had to pay for that one. And then I found the book yesterday night after I paid for it, and I told the school. And they're like, oh, just hold on to it. And, maybe you need it for another kid. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill these people. So anywho, yesterday I'm going to get Caden, and they're like, oh, we'd really like to talk to you. So I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So Caden got in a little bit of like a scrap yesterday, and mind you, he's 12, sixth grade, right? Going, no, he's not going into high school. Mia's going into high school. I'm so distracted. So this kid, right, punches them like in the balls. Like they're just joking around or whatnot. And Kate doesn't even know these kids, right? And he's like, what the fuck? He's like, all right. He's like, the bell rang or something, so he couldn't get to him. He was like, all right, I'll catch you up at lunch or something, right? So Caden waits hours, guys, hours, right, to like retaliate. Like, this is my son. I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So, and he's telling me the story, right? And he's like, yeah, I got my cat senses. Like, I was like, Caden, I had to sit down and talk to him, right? So anyway, he gets to the lunch, he sees these kids. So he punches the kid, right, back in the balls. Because Caden's like, what? Why do people think it's funny to punch people in the balls? He's like, it hurts. Like, yeah, I can imagine, you know? And then the other kid, so Caden does that to the kid, right? And gets him back. And the other kid's like, it wasn't even him. Ha 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 ha. Like, it was me. So then Caden punched the other kid in the face. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, taking kids out, mind you. Mind you, my kid's in 6th grade, right? He's messing with 8th graders. So I'm like, thank God we're moving because they're going into high school next year and my son's going into 7th. Like they would have like retaliated on him, you know, but so the principal sits me down and we're talking. You coming out here?
No.
I go back in. No.
No. I'm leaving.
Oh.
I can't find my shoes.
Oh, they're not out here. Lucy, so yeah, she'll chase the squirrels. So, I'm talking to the principal, and the principal's like, well, what's the thing the principal, first of all, didn't even want to look at the video and just get Caden in trouble. So I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. So I had to go to the district to make sure they rewound the video hours before. And the 8th graders were like doing it to a whole bunch of people. But Caden was the only one that had balls to stand up for himself. So I'm like, so needless to say, he's not getting suspended. He goes to last day of school is Monday anyway, right? So the principal's like, well, what do you take out of this? Like, because, you're not supposed to fight or whatnot. And I looked at Caden and Caden looked at me and I said to him, I'm like, well, next time before you retaliate, make sure you retaliate on the right person. And the principal was like looking at me like, really, Court? Like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really. If kids are going to go around punching other kids, like, I'm okay with my kid punching your kid back. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not big on like, I was such a scrapper though, but like, I'm just not big on like the whole like, yeah, your kid can beat you down and you're not supposed to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when you're an adult and you can hold them down and be like, all right, like, chill out, you're getting a free break. But I'm just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, you guys have 2 days of school left. Like, what is happening right now? So when I dropped Caden off this morning, I'm like, hands off, Caden. Like, he's like, well, what if they come at me? And I'm like, I don't even want to go there. You know what I mean? But like, he literally, like, he's in 6th grade. Like, I don't even know where my kids get like their no fear tactic, like just totally went up to him and punched him back in the balls. And go figure, we've been talking about balls for days, right? And then the other kid's like, it wasn't even him, it was me, you stupid something. And then Kaden clocked him, gave him a bloody nose. I'm like, oh my God. Like, this is my life right now. So I couldn't get him suspended, so I was dealing with the district and you have to like go back and watch that video. Like, that's not, go ahead, Lucy. Like, that's not acceptable. You can't just blame one kid. I'm like, I know my son would never do that unless, someone did it to him or whatnot. So it was just like, it took me like 20 minutes to get them to literally like, okay, we'll rewind the video. And I'm just like, that happened to Lonnie a couple years ago. Some girl kept teasing her and teasing her and teasing her. And it was like the whole hands, they're so strict, hands free. Lonnie turned around and clocked them too. So I'm like, I've been in the principal's office for all my kids clocking someone 3 times. I gotta grab a tissue. And they're not even scrappers. At the end of the day, I do, hold on. At the end of the day, I do teach my kids, stand up for yourselves if you have to. Like, if it's at all possible, like, hands free, of course, Nice catch, Cole. Hands free, but, defend yourself if you need to defend yourself, all right? So the principal's, like, looking at me like, we're gonna do this again with you? I'm thinking to myself, don't even look at me like that. Like, my kids are not scrappers. He was kind of laughing. But I was like kind of thankful that we were moving, right? Because I'm like, these kids are going into high school and my sixth grader's clocking out the kids, you know? I'm like, I mean, he got them pretty good. Like they had to break it up. Like my kid's no joke. Like I know when he gets angry, but I've never seen him like do that, right? So I'm kind of like laughing and like, but not like laughing like in front of the principal, but the principal's like, I cannot believe, because my oldest is 21. We went to the same district since she was in kindergarten, right? So, and it's been the same principal. He's like, well, and he's retiring this year, so he was kind of laughing, you know, when I sent Kaden outside. He's like, I get it, Court. He's like, but you know how the school is. I'm like, I know. I said, but in all reality, you guys weren't going to rewind the video. Kids are punching kids in the balls. And I was laughing because we've been talking about balls for days, right? I'm like, here's my kid. And then he's like, why does anyone think it's funny to go around smacking kids in the balls? He's like, it hurts. I'm like, well, yeah, I'd imagine it would hurt, you know? So, but man, so I saw the video. My kid's fucking quick. He is quick. He's just quick. He didn't even hesitate. He didn't even hesitate. That worries me a little bit. I mean, it worries me a little bit, guys. And I don't know where he gets these moves. Like he clocked him and then went to go put him in a headlock. Like what were you going to do when you got him in a headlock? So I had to deal with that for hours yesterday. And then this morning with the books, and then with Mia, with Canopy. I'm like, and then I get on the phone with the principal and he's like, hi, Courtney. I'm like, oh, we're on first name basis now, aren't we? I was like, yep, well, I guess I'll come in and owe you another $19. Like, how many checks am I going to write to the damn fucking school this week? Can't you all just get it together and tell me what I owe so I can write one damn check? Oh my God. So yeah, that's been my morning on the phone with them so she can get to where she needs to be. I was supposed to go away for the weekend again, and I was actually going to go, but then there was like all this chaos, so I don't know if I'm going to take off tomorrow. It doesn't make any sense now because Father's Day is freaking Sunday. So I needed to get that out. I needed to breathe because I just needed to breathe. I just watched the video and I'm dying. I'm dying. I didn't scrap like that until I was in high school, guys. But I was a scrapper. My kids aren't scrappers. I was an instigator. I was that one, you know, like didn't think my shit didn't stink. I'll get you. My kids really aren't like that. But of course, all of them ended up in the principal's clocking kids out. Like clocking them good. Yeah, but it's the only little scrap they've ever been in, so I can't get mad, you know? Telling you guys, I'm telling you. He's quick. He's quicker than me. So we're going to do every zodiac. I am going to do my best to mark the times down, so if somebody else can get on top of that, that would be amazing. All right. And he's a Taurus, so he's like super stubborn, right? Like I can't picture him doing stuff like that. Like I know he's a little bit of a wise ass, but I can't even get mad at him for being sarcastic like that. Like our whole family is like that, you know what I mean? Cracks me up. Makes me mad, but cracks me up. At least I know my children can defend themselves, right? I guess I can look at it that way. So let's start with Cancer. But my son, even though he's a Taurus, he's got a lot of air, like mentally. So like he can hold things in too, and then like I'm telling you. He must be watching wrestling. I keep going in and out. He must, I don't even know how he knew to like get someone in a headlock like that. Like he was quick. He was quick, and he's not a wrestler. Did I say that right? It sounded funny with my W's and S's. A wrestler. A wrestler, a wrestler. I feel like I'm saying a Tesla. A Tesla, a Tesla. So how do I want to do this? Let's just see kind of like what opportunities you're going to have this weekend. I'm going to spend like 5 minutes on each zodiac, okay? I got a busy day. I got a busy day. I want to see if I can still make it to Connecticut later. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. So hopefully this just distracts me for a little while. No, I don't do super chats. No. Cancer this weekend. Whew, that was easy. Deception. So that's what you got around you. That could be sabotage. To me, this isn't necessarily like cheating or infidelity, Cancer weekend energy. This is more like self-sabotaging a situation, or just somebody around you this weekend is shady. 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 It's not 50 Shades of Grey. All right. That'd be way funner, right? Way funner. So, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenge. Well, shocking, shocking, shocking. So this is like an opportunity for this weekend, right? So it's like, to me, this speaks about truths. And not judging, right? So, yeah, 50 Shades is way funner than 50 Shades of trying to figure out your ass. Like, exhausted, moving on. Love you, though. I'm going to go find some 50 Shades of Grey, right? So, you kind of got, tell me about deception, you kind of got challenging energy. 7 of Swords. I'm sorry. So, anywho, it is what it is, right? I mean, yeah. This is like, what a challenge. Like, I hope you guys make it through the weekends. I am not a Cancer this weekend. I am not a Cancer. I'll tell you that. To me, I just feel like more or less it's kind of self-sabotaging a situation because you don't want to deal with the challenge, right? So it's like Princess of Pens, kind of just doing her own thing, whether there is deception, infidelity, whatever the case may be. It's just kind of like Two of Cups keeps ending up at the bottom of the deck. It's just like, I'm going to do my own thing, you know, studying, working, going out, playing, whatever it is you do, right? So it's just sabotaging energy. Honestly, I just feel like you're sabotaging a situation because it's too much of a challenge for you this weekend. So tell me about judgment. So it's up to you on whether or not, you know, you want to accept a challenge or you want to pass a challenge up because you just don't want to be bothered, right? So we have the Queen of Wands. So this is my Cancerians, you know, coming in as the Princess of Pence, or there is a Princess of Pence as somebody around. You could have a third party here for all I know, you know. But to me, this is you know, the Queen of Wands is in a challenge right now. And at the bottom of the deck, we actually have Judgment again. So it's like double whammy. Someone could want forgiveness or vice versa. It really just depends, right? Let's see what your blockage is. Because I'm not really going to dig like that, right? It's just, I'm just kind of giving you kind of like what you're looking at. It's not really telling me a challenge, though. I think, hold on, let me just clarify the Queen of Wands. I think it's more or less whatever energy you got around you coming at you. Five of Pence came flying out. So Ten of Chalices keeps ending up at that bottom of the deck too. You know, just I don't know. It looks like you're kind of lonely, Mr. Lonely. Find someone to call my own, something like that, right? What's that, Akon? Some of you are lonely, Mr. Lonely. She's looking over here though. I wonder if there's a third party. Some of you there is. Others of you, it's just you're kind of minding your business. You probably got a lot going on in your head for sure, right? It's that energy of like, oh, you know, especially if it's like you don't want to take the challenge on. To me, it's like you don't want to take it on. You'd rather sit under a mushroom and hope you don't get rains on, you know? So, what's your blockage? What's your blockage? Cancerians. But I mean, the Queen of Wands, she goes out and has fun, right? So it's like, it's not contradicting energy, but it's blockage. It's kind of like, maybe you just think someone's lying to you and you're like, I can't be bothered, you know, like my focus is elsewhere. But I don't feel like your focus is elsewhere because this Queen of Wands is staring right up over here. So it's almost like you're doing it yourself. Your blockage is the source. I think someone's trying to control something, right? And source is like, until you can get a grips of what this is or whatever situationship is happening with you, right? Source is like, you're going to find yourself sitting under a shroom. And I don't think you're going to be able to eat them, troops. I think source is going to be like, change your perspective, right? So it's like you're blocking yourself. So source is kind of blocking you. You might feel sexy, sassy, motivated, sexual, ready to have fun. Queen of Wands. It shut down this weekend. Best advice from my Cancer. It could be, it's either you or source that's doing it, because it's like you're not changing your perspective about something. Some of you will be dealing with like baby daddy too. You got teenagers. There's something going on over here. Your best advice. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities too. Which is so like, what? Because source is a blockage. So am I not supposed to look at this like that? Like I asked for a blockage. So, oh, you know what I might be saying too? Hold on. I think, yeah, I think it's more, you know what I think it is? I think it's more of someone might be like having a hard time going after the whole spirituality thing too, right? Like this might be somebody to sabotage a situation. I mean, it really takes one, but there's some type of someone here, right? And I almost said there's some type of wonderful, but I don't feel wonderful. So the blockage, I think you're just not in tuned. You're not in tuned with who you are. And I would snap out of that real quick, because it looks like there's someone coming at you, or a relationship begins a new phase. Like this is your best advice, like heightened psychic abilities. Like you're definitely psychic. Being the queen of wands, she's super intuitive, right? Psychic. So like use your best discernment with this one, like for sure. Like don't sabotage a situation. You might meet someone at work. You might be working over the weekends. Are you guys with me? Something weird's going on. So you have, thanks baby. So you have it looks like you got someone new entering your life. So it's a matter of maybe dealing with someone jealous. It pulled me right over there. But to me, with judgment, the Queen of Wands, it's like be smart, use your intuition, right? Because to me, if this is your blockage, you're not really using your intuition. So to me, I don't, to me, it's like you might not even be this five of pence because it's looking over here. Someone's focused on work, material stuff, money, something like that, right? And it's like you're about to sabotage your own situation because I think you got someone coming at you, or whoever is new and around you is well, to me, I think it would be your past, right? Because it's like it's a challenge, or it's just a challenge in general because you're either getting out of this energy or you're just like do 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 like this one's just an ass and I'm gonna go do my thing over here. But it's almost like you're sabotaging your own situation. Because what's coming at you and what opportunities you have this weekend is a new person or someone coming at you, right? So, and at the bottom of the deck, you do got the King of Water. And go figure, the Seven of Air. So it's like open your heart and your mind to the people around you, trustworthy and heartfelt advice. And then once again, the Seven of Air. So it's like more than meets the eye. It's like if you don't revise your plans, you might sabotage something. So it really just depends who you are, where you're going, and what's happening. What type of energy you got around you, right? But I'll be real careful because we got control here. So let's move forward. Let's move on to Pisces. Let's move on to Pisces. What is it? 27? Let's do 28. Pisces. And what I stopped at 17. Oh my god, I went like 10 minutes on you guys. I can't do that. Pisces. Weekend energy. Pisces, please. Pisces. Mr. Lonely, I feel so lonely. Regret. So, at the bottom of the deck, indecisions. Not using your intuition, which is kind of like, what are you doing, my little Pisces? What are you doing, my little fishies? You're really good at that, all right? So don't be doing that. Somebody, you can't change what's already went down in your life, right? So it's like you're either dealing with somebody who's like not dealing with the change at all and is going to sit in regret, or you're going to deal with somebody who's going to get past this real quick. And that song just came to me, Tom Petty, Free Falling. Now I'm free falling. So I'm gonna pull one more for Pisces. We got religious factors. So it's something cultural here, or it's like it's either cultural or deception at the bottom of that deck over there. And we got finances and career. So it's like financial issues is holding someone back. And it might not even be like big financial issues. It could just be somebody needs to work overtime. We are talking the weekend. We're not talking about a lifetime of energy. Because for some reason I felt like someone was feeling like this is so heavy. But cultural differences for sure, or something's gonna bring you together. Maybe church, right? Maybe you go to put money in the basket on Sunday and you're like, oh damn, you are fine. Like, maybe you mean a nice church boy or a nice church girl. I don't know. And you're like, I don't know. I kind of feel guilty. Like I just met someone and I'm looking at this one like he's a freaking piece of chocolate cake. I don't know. I never compared anyone to food. Oh, that's not true. I probably have. I love food. Hint, chocolate cake. Tell me about religious factors. someone, like, because I want to be like, ooh, you yummy, like, yummy. So someone is like, this is attraction on my board. Someone's got deep attraction for somebody. And it looks like it's probably mutual. But we do have some regret. So moving on. Let me put regret. What's that movie where he's like, he's got like regret and it's spelled ass backwards. I got no regrets. I got no regrets. Wow. You got the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Chalices. You got, yeah, see, it's like some of you are going to meet someone. I knew I felt that. Ooh, my water signs. Whew, you might get some. You might get some this weekend. You might be with the person, too. You might not be someone new. Let's not put it out there like that. To me, I feel like, you already know this person. Because it's like, look at it. It's like scrolling down memory lane, right? So to me, it's this person that's coming at you. And they're going to tell you how they feel. They want a little more information, or you want a little more information. To me, there's something going on with money, actually, or you're going to meet up at someone's work is something, because it's like you're looking right over. So, I mean, there's definitely an issue with money, believe it or not. I don't know what that's all about. Let's find out. Or again, it could just be you working overtime. Money. Or, you know, maybe the person you're seeing, it's like maybe you just don't get enough time with this person, right? Because it's like all they're doing is working. To me, no, someone's stingy. Someone doesn't want to share. Someone doesn't want to share their money. I mean, who wants to share money? I mean, I get it, but like, gotta share sometimes. You're dealing with someone who does not want to share. They're like, you want me to pay for something? What? I don't want to pay for nothing. You're dealing with a little bit of a stickler. It's like a Grinch. Like, this card says so much, you know, it's like holding on to every penny, but like miserable. So somebody doesn't like their job either. But maybe somebody wasn't coming. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Maybe somebody wasn't coming at someone because of money. You know what I mean? Like, because they just need to hold on to every penny. Like, they can't spend it. But to me, it's like, no, I feel like you're dealing with someone who spends money, but they spend money on themselves and whatever it is they need, right? It's like that. You got the Lovers. So I don't think this one's spending money on a lover. I mean, look how happy they are. That person does not look like they're spending money. I think somebody's like, I'm done blowing money on you. You know what I mean? Jelly beans? Yeah, because it's like you got the Seven of Wands. It's like, stand up for yourself. So somebody needs to stand up for somebody. Or somebody wants to buy someone a wedding ring or a piece of jewelry. You know, if it's for me, I love rubies. Just saying. You want my P.O. box number? Because that's a thing too. All right, because that's a beautiful card. It's like someone getting down on one knee, right? So it's like you might be dealing with a gentleman or a woman that buys you things to make up for something, right? I don't know. So that doesn't make a relationship better. We were just talking about that the other day, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt, but it doesn't like fix a problem either. But I mean, it looks pretty. So it makes up for something. Because it's not like, you can't buy me love. So it's not about that, right? It could just be like, listen, I'm really sorry. Like, I didn't like tell you what was going down. Maybe somebody had some major financial issues. Like, it really just depends, right? Like, who hasn't? Who hasn't? I've been feeling that lately, like people being like hung up like on the past or humiliated when it comes to something, and it's like we all go through that shit, guys, all of us. It's just a matter of like blockage for Pisces. It's just a matter of making your situation better, you know. You got the Master, so it's like, to me, that's control. Like somebody's trying to control a situation. Controller. Bottom of the deck, abundance. So it's like trying to control a relationship. They're happy. You know, it's like whomever this is for, you got lots going on. You know, you're sad about something. You know, there's something you can't change. Something happened with you in the past too. Like you could have been separated from somebody for years, and then all of a sudden you bump into somebody and they're like, well, I actually got married, and now I'm dishing out all this alimony and I'm paying for a divorce. And I mean, it could go down like that too, right? For sure. Because I see that for some reason. And it's like someone's like, why didn't I take this opportunity when I had one? So it's like, how do I deliver a message, but at the same time put some emotion behind it? But it's like, this is an opportunity, but the blockage is someone's trying to control a situation. And it's like, they want to reach out, right? Because the messages are here, whether it falls through or not. It doesn't look like it's necessarily going to fall through though, you know? But tell me about the Knight of Chalices real quick. It looks like someone, because this is messages, text messages, or you're talking, right? Because the blockage is the Master. So it's like, yeah, see, well, this person with the Nine of Cups too and the Eight of Swords, this could just be, see, this to me is like material happiness, but like the Eight of Swords is like a shortened fuse of force, right? Feeling restricted. So like, to me, the message is going to be either you're not going to get a message because this could be you going to try to text somebody and someone's like not going to get back to you because it's like they don't know what to say, or there's something, right? Because you do have someone trying to control the situation. But it's ironic that they got material happiness with the Nine of Cups. It's almost like they might got money, but it's like they're holding on to it. See, money is linked with Pisces right now for sure, because you got finances and career. And this is just, good morning. This is just like weekend's energy, right? So it's like someone is either working a lot because they're saving for something, or they don't want to give out money, or they have regrets when it comes to a marriage or someone they chose, right? It's something like that. So best advice for Pisces, try not to sit in this regret if it's you for sure, right? You got the Five of Water. So yeah, it's someone big time regret. And it's like things are not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, kind of crying over spilt milk too, because remember that whole face was kind of Grinch. So your best advice is not to do this, not to dwell over something, you know. Don't worry about how things didn't work out, or stop trying to figure out how things are going to work out and go towards it. You know, it's that type of thing, like not seeing the positive. So we definitely don't have an optimist on my board. So whoever this energy belongs to, you now have the opportunity to talk about something, or you're going to stay in this energy. That's because it's lessons, guys, especially with regret. You're either gonna sit in it, or you're gonna talk about it and move past it, right? So your best advice is, you know, not thinking the worst, not thinking it's not gonna work out. Go after what it is you want, because there's an energy here that definitely has the opportunity to go after something, but it's kind of like doubting themselves, or there's so much in between to talk about, and someone doesn't really want to talk about all those in-betweens, but it looks like you're kind of being put in the situation where, you know, talk about it or don't talk about it. All right, so 39. Holy shit and balls. I'm like 10 minutes for both of you. All right, let's do Scorps. It is what it is. It is what it is. Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. And then every time I'm like, oh, Scorpio, it makes me think, oh, lover boy. Yes. Ooh. Scorp. My weekend scorps. You got relationships with freedom. So it's like pulling yourself out of a situation. This is hanging out with the wrong people. So it's like, party. We're partying. Party on the East Coast. Let me play you one more. No, that's just a lesson. You're either attracted to people that are good for you right now, or you're not. So you're either gonna party with the right people or party with the wrong people. But you're definitely in that space of like, this is like either really getting boring, like I've had enough of this, like I'd rather be an adult, like, or it's, you know, fuck it, let's go have a blast. Whoa. You get a beautiful opportunity coming at you though, right? Because you got romantic feelings, you got playfulness, you got living, you got forgiving, you got learning from what your mistakes you've made. You're contemplating whether or not to explore a relationship. So there's love in the air for water. But to me, this has to do with your past too, because right now you're recapturing, or you're trying to recapture, which was kind of what Pisces was doing. But it's time to release, right? You can't control, you can't master your own minds if you're trying to control your own minds. To me, I say, F it. Everybody who's a water sign, go after what you want this weekend if you have an opportunity. Grab your horns. Grab the bull by the horns and just do it. Do it. Or don't. It's up to you. Or don't. Ooh, I just said, or don't. The way I'm saying it, it's a song. Or don't. LL. I'm thinking of LL. Doing it well. That's a song, actually. Doing it well. I don't know. Maybe if you come at me with some 50 Shades of Grey, we'll be having a lot of fun. Do you have the balls? Do you have the balls to play like that? I hope you do. Because water is apparently down for a challenge. So why don't you challenge yourself in the bedroom for some of you? For real. It has nothing to do with this. I mean, it might, but like for real, spice it up. Some of you need to spice it up. Especially my water signs. You're not as freaky as the other ones. But you know how to have fun. Like, you don't get me wrong. Like, trust me. I know what you got. Well, that's not true. Your Scorps? Oh, yeah, my Scorps. You guys, you know what you're doing, too. I don't know. Some of you just need to spice it up, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be embarrassed. Just do it. Do it. Doing it. Well, maybe you need to bedroom talk. People don't do that enough. So, romantic feelings. But it was reversed. So, you could be dealing with a Leo, but it's like someone's not talking about it, or someone's feelings stop growing. This would be totally contradicting, but Four of Swords. So it's almost like someone got their feelings hurt. That's such contradicting energy. But to me, you also have this friend card as a lesson, right? So it's like one of your friends might have played. That came out with some type of read. And I think it could have been fire. And we do have Leo here, right? So like I'm not... Oh, weekend energy. Come on, Scorps. Oh, of course, that had to pop out with the Four of Swords. It had to make an appearance again. So it's like someone's going to get a message. So it's where you getting a message. That's not the type of message you necessarily like. That's not like sexting at all. That's like, screw you. Tell me about playfulness. To me, it's like you want to recapture. To me, it's kind of beautiful energy. It's almost like somebody mastered the whole, wow, I can look at other people, or I can look at a certain person a certain way without being like yada yada, right? Five of Swords reverse. That's regret too. Didn't Pisces have that? With the moon reverse, which is a Pisces card. Something's going to come out. Someone played with someone. There was some cheating here. I don't know if you're about to find out about cheating or if what went down in between a certain circumstance, there was a lot of shit. But somebody's hat belongs to someone. I mean, I can see it. I can feel it. Because look at the cards. Please forgive me. I know now what I did. Please forgive me. Can't stop loving you. You got something beautiful here, though. Tell me about forgiving and learning. Forgiving and learning. You want happiness? Go after it. It's like somebody has all this or can have all this. I don't know. Maybe if somebody wants to chit chat with you, maybe you don't go out with your friends and you go chit chat with somebody, even though you might think it's a loss, right? The King of Pence looks like it's the Pence, right? Wants that. Yeah. See, you have something here with the Strength card too. The Lovers. Actually, that's the Devil. But look, what a beautiful, beautiful bond, right? So, who is that? Just got hit up through Messenger. I think it's who I think it is. I think it is her. It is. I subbed for Kaden yesterday. Are you really moving here? She's been a woman in my town for a long time. I haven't talked to her in years. She's one of the mommies. She's one of the mommies at school. And my son just spilled the beans. So, the King of Pence wants forgiveness, but like was that reversed? I think it was. You might deal with someone who's got a stutter or is very nervous. Because I was just like, but what a beautiful bond you got with someone, right? Beautiful. Someone wants forgiveness. Please forgive me. But man, I don't know if it's going to come at you or not, guys, because this relationship thing, right, is I don't know, could be something toxic too. Like it doesn't look toxic, but there's something. Let's see if we can find out what it is with the blockage. There's something major here. Like it's more than doubt. It's the Fool, which is a blockage. So it's like somebody wants a new start, but doesn't know how to take a leap of faith, right? Like, but it's play. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Guys, Scorps, you could have like amazing sex this weekend. So if you got the opportunity, whoo-wee, this is like makeup sex at its finest. I gotta run to the bathroom. It's like, talk about, endorphins and pheromones. Like my water signs are like, the emotions are all over the place. You got shit going down. It looks like you're dealing with some past, which could be, oh, that was a little tight, which could be linked to like retro, but like retro, who does that? Scrappy, retro. You got something going down, right? Ruh-roh. Like you found yourself in a pickle. You found yourself in a pickle. But if you get a chance to grab the pickle, grab it, because you are having amazing makeup sex. Whew, I wonder if there's anybody like that I'd actually want to make up with and have that type of things that make you go things that make you go Make sure you do lots of humming. Okay. Well, that sounded bad. That's not what okay, we're just gonna drop it. Apparently my water signs, you got a dirty mind. Put it to use. Put it to use. Okay. Mingya. Libra. 51. Next. I can't even get rid of that. Ruh-roh. Who was that? Ruh-roh. Scooby? Scooby said it? Ruh-roh. Yep. Someone wants a Scooby snack. Libra this weekend. Scooby, yeah. See? Remember food? Scooby loves food. Between him and Shaggy, two of them used to crack me up. They were my favorite. Although I always thought what's his name was cute. I was that Barbie girl. I liked Ken. I liked men like that. Give me a little Ken all day. Not so much anymore though. Well, yeah, kind of, probably, right? I like them all actually. I don't have favorites. I figured that out through my growth. It doesn't actually. It's not, obviously you got to be attracted to someone, right? But like, you don't have a kind. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't have a type. That's what it is. Oh, the Jetsons. Remember that? Meet George Jetson. His son, Roy. Jane, his wife. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but that's what it is. Daughter, Judy. All right, stop talking to me. But I love the Jetsons. Remember Rosie? She was the best. I'm like, one day I'm going to have a robot. And then Small Wonders came out. And I was like, one day I'm going to have a robot. But then I got hooked on Punky Brewster. So, and I rocked my clothes just like her. One day I'm going to have a treehouse. Right? Anywho, Libra, you pulled like 3 lessons. What are you guys doing right now? Oh, here we go. Air. Mingya, here we go. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Mingya. Okay. Blame. Owning up to your own stuff. Humor. Seeing the lighter side and stuff, right? Looking at something differently. But you got some love here. You got some love. What love got to do with it? It's a second-hand emotion. Well, a lot, apparently, right? But that also means as you grow up, as you evolve, as you go through lessons, right? It is a second-hand emotion, but it's always at the forefront too. But so there's growth here too with someone for sure, right? Because of the song. But it's like taking your own blame. Damn, you guys are horny too? You guys are horny too? Oh my goodness. Is water and air on the same page? It's going down. Some of you might be cheating too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn. I want some air in my life this weekend. Yep. Spring love. It might just be a fling. But there's love here. So it's something's more than a fling. But damn, you guys are on fire. You're on fire. But see, here's the thing. Your challenge actually was love. So now I think someone's actually turning you on. And you might go after it. It's like my air might take the bait. Air doesn't usually take the bait though. But I don't know. Someone might be taking the bait. Or you're just going to be really horny this weekend. Okay? And you're going to have to take care of yourself. Because maybe somebody's not ready to own up to something. Because it's a lesson, right? So, I don't know. You might still be dealing with gargoyle. All right? Why Mrs. Daisy over here, right? You got the Smurfs. What's her name? Daisy? Is it Daisy? I don't know. You might be dealing with... Is it Daisy? What's her name? She only damn Smurf until the other one came along. Smurfette. Yep. Someone did it. You guys don't have to write it now. It's not Daisy, though. It's Smurfette. But again, you know, this would be makeup sex, too. Because blame, taking responsibility for your own shit and being able to look at something and going after something and being mature about something and knowing that, you know, there's love, there's feelings, there's shit going down, and you're horny. Okay, so hopefully someone can man up or woman up and have this amazing makeup sex. Tell me about passion. It's going down. But it's like your whole world's upside down. But since you've been gone, right? So it's like some of you are having one night stands. Whew. Others of you with the Queen of Wands right here and the Ten of Cups, you're going to get lots of spankings. You guys are going to have some Libra off the hook. Awesome sex. I am telling you, I didn't even feel sexual energy like that. Between water and right now with air, you're going to be pretty content. It's going to be so good, like, you might actually get morning sex. Or all night. You just keep going and going. God, I haven't had like that in a really long time. Just saying. I want that again. It looks like someone can keep up with somebody. Okay? Which is always fun. Tell me about chemistry. 10 of Wands. 10 and 10. But you got the Sun. So you guys got some... I just heard what's beef. What's beef? Biggie. Right? So it's like you got some heavy stuff to talk about. But... that song just switched stuff up, though. Because it's almost like that would actually make sense. Like, what's beef, right? Because it's like you're blaming someone else. Or I don't know. I still think that sexual energy is going to pull someone in this direction, to be honest with you. For some of you, yeah. Or you're going out and you're hooking up. I'm telling you, like, it's hookup weekend energy for some of you. Not everyone hooks up. I'm not saying go hook up. I'm just saying it's that type of energy. It's that type of energy to a point where I'm telling you, someone will be out drinking, regardless of your past. You're just going to hook up because you're feeling it. You're feeling it. You're feeling it. Could even just be like somebody you hit up here and there, you know, to like get what it is you want to get and you're out. And if that's the case too, it's still going to be good. But you might catch feelings with this weight. You might be like, damn, this was just supposed to be like, get your freak on, get your freak on. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, who's that? You might catch feelings. But to me, tell me about this Ten of Cups. There's already somebody you love. And it's going to be a good weekend if that's the case. Yeah, Ace of Wands. See, this is get your freak on. Get your freak on. Who's that? But it's like complete fulfillment. Like this is someone who's going to take care of you, right? So, but just remember to reciprocate and take care of each other. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Holy crap. And you know what's ironic? I almost grabbed my other sexual decks and I'm like, no way. No way. I don't even want to go there after yesterday's fire. But now I'm like, you guys are all over this. Ooh, 10, 10, 10. Somebody feels betrayed, or you're about to betray someone with a one night stand. Because it's like, who's that? Like, what's beef, right? It all makes sense, actually. So it's like, someone don't want to own up to your shit, then I'm going to go after what fulfills me because I'm horny. I'm passionate. I get what I deserve. Meaning, like, this is someone who's not taking shit no more from someone. See what I'm saying? Like, putting the weight down. Well, someone on one hand is putting the weight down, but it's compassionate at the same time, but putting the weight down, right? But it's like, sometimes this type of energy can get the best of someone. But that's passion. You don't just have that type of passion with a one night stand. It's pretty hard. You can. But you both got to be in the same mind frame. That could actually happen because it's like you got that magnetic thing. But this would be what you passed. So some of you have somebody around, but it's like they're not really around. So I don't know if you're holding on to someone, right? Because you're like, oh, it's so much weight. Like, I feel stabbed in the back. But it's like, your passion's back. These are two different things. This is a one-night stand. This is hooking up with somebody that you connect with, right? So it's one or the other for you guys. That's it. There's no in between. It's one or the other. Blockages for Libra. Libra blockages. But to me, it's your past comes around. I think it could be successful. It's just a matter of somebody, see? Yeah, it's just a matter of somebody wants to own up to something. See, someone's not been around. So it's up in the air for you guys. It's up in the air for my little Libras. But you have an opportunity to wipe the slate clean. That would be 11-11, actually. 10-10-10 and a 1. That's 11-11, clean slate, right? So some of you, it's your twinsies. It's your twinsies or like partner or something like that. Or it's just going to be a one-night stand. It really just depends because you're done with the bullshit, right? You're exhausted. It's like, time to get your freak on. Get your freak on. So it's one or the other. Best advice to my Libras. Because someone's not around. And look at that. That's another 10. That is another 10. That's 5 ones. That's change. So, you're getting change, whether it's a one-night stand or someone else. There's some type of change. Your best advice, the 9 of water. You pulled 2. You got the page of air at the bottom of the deck too, the page of earth. All right. So it's like you got a good news coming, but you're not challenged enough, right? You need to be challenged. You're that type of person that likes a challenge. But then again, it's like you got a wish coming true, and it's like a new love life. So this can go either way for you. So my Libras, you're usually wicked smart, right? With the fair and just, balancing out the scales. You just want things done properly. Like, even if you're not going to get what you want out of it, you guys are like, and especially when it comes to karma, like, can we just clear up karma? Like, it doesn't have to go anywhere. Can we clear it up? Right? So, but with that being said, I'm telling you, like, you're not being challenged, and you guys like to be challenged. And it's like the fun is over for you somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you're exhausted. And it's like you're not having much fun in a situation anymore. I get it. Like, I get exactly what this is saying to me now. So it's one or the other, right? And Libra's strong. That planet's pretty potent this weekend, right? So it's like this can go whether it's new or your past, but you're not being challenged. This is probably why you got water coming at air, because water's a challenge, right? So if like you're exhausted and you're done playing games and you're in the air energy, because we're all propensities, guys, right? You got to remember that, and especially where the planets are this weekend, I'm telling you. So if you're water, it's like you're now air. It's like that, right? It's because it's like the two of you weren't meshing. So it's like you're done with a challenge because it's like it's not even fun anymore. It's like you're chasing nothing. But now it might be the other way around and someone might come at you. But like, I don't know if it will be too late for some, because it's like you guys like to be challenged and you're not being challenged enough. It's like you're not even getting an apology, right? So I don't know. Some of you could get your freak on, and others of you are going to get your freak on in a different way with makeup sex. Either way, it's going to be awesome. Okay. So 107. Let's do Gemini 107. You guys got a void open for you guys this weekend. Hoo-wee. I hope someone challenges your ass. If not, you're taking on a new challenge. That's clear as day. And it would not be with the past, because you're dealing with either somebody who can't, own up to their own shit. You're just like, I'm done. Like, it's to the point where, honest to God, I'm starting to see it now with all of you guys, where it's like you held on for so long. Even if you move past, it's like moving forward. Even if you're moving forward slowly and doing it, it's like you're effing tired of whatever it is. There's too much maturity on the board with my Empress and Queens. It's just like, so congratulations, but like at the same time, it's bittersweet. But you guys like a challenge too, and it's like you try to challenge someone for so damn long, right? And it's like it didn't really come through like that. But like either someone's coming back around, or someone's gonna start challenging you, or it's just game on, new challenge, because it's just time, right? It's like it's the Libra energy, and where the placements are, it's like enough. Bro, someone's about to get themselves in some shit, but I think it's gonna be great. So my Gemmies this weekend is going down. Bow, bow, chicka, wow, wow. Some of you might be watching porn. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Look at all that purple. Damn. Or it's just you guys looking all damn like royals, right? And you pulled 3 too. It's love. Being committed to the practice of love, and setting your mind what you're going to set your mind to, listening to your inner voice, listening to the intuition. This is progress for somebody. I feel it for you, which is nice. You guys got some love coming your way. And it could be a twinsy, because you're Gemini twins, right? But it could be a twinsy, it's a different type of twinsy. It doesn't like, damn, something's coming at you. Ooh, it's coming. But it's like you're kind of doubting yourself. Let your friends help you. It could be dealing with Scorp. Flirt. One more for my Gemmies. Someone's hanging out with people that are no good. Getting to know each other again. But it flirts first, right? So it's like, we do have, because it's bringing me back to jealousy, and I don't even gotta look. I know where it's bringing me, right? This is somebody who's loves you or has got feelings for you. Something's happening, right? Something's happening here. To me, it's like someone's like, you're a flirt. Like, but you know how it's just some people's personality and character? Like my ex-husband, what a effing flirt. But like, I knew after a while it was like genuine, right? And it's like me and him have the same type of character, because he would be the same with me, and then eventually there was trust, you know. But it's like, it's just that character where it's like you're talking to somebody. He was worse than me, but like we're just talking, but it's like you're looking at him and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm sitting right here, but it's like you're kind of oblivious to it because it's your character, right? Just sweet, you got that, unless you're really trying to flirt. But like, I think someone just got that character where people are attracted to other people, or it's like they're just exerting sexual energy without them even knowing it. Really, it's their character, guys. That's what it is. And someone's just kind of like, fuck, I don't know if I like that about you, but they like you. They don't mind when you're doing it to them, but I guarantee it's different when you do it to them. It'd have to be a different vibe, because you're not doing it intentionally. It's just somebody who's just like, fuck, like, if I don't get a grip of this situation and start trusting my own intuition, I might lose this person. This is way deeper. This is deep. Something's coming. I can feel it coming in the air of night. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I think you would already feel this coming. Dreams, intuition. I don't know. I feel my air signs getting real bored with something, though. Whether it's like you're normally in air or not, strong air, it doesn't matter. It's like challenge over, moving forward. It's not serving me. It's messing with everything. Time to move forward, right? It's that type of energy, because I feel like it's so like, here I come. Speedy Gonzalez, right? So we have the Ten of Pence. Let your friends help you with the Page of Swords. So it's like somebody is talking to their work friends about you, or they don't like that your work friends are talking to you. Say you work any office, actually. No matter what you do, this is what this is. Say you're at a bar, for instance, though, right? Because we all been to a bar. And it's like, say you're dating the bartender and you're with a group of friends, or you're talking to the other bartenders, right? And the bartender that you actually might like, I'm trying to figure this out for you guys, is watching you talk to other people, right? And they're jealous. Like, they don't like it. They think, it's almost like they think you flirt with other people intentionally to piss them off. Or they're pissed off at coworkers with the Ten of Pence being here, because it's work, right? It's work. Family life, but to me, it's work. You could be dealing with an Aquarian too, with the star right there, but like, you don't like what's going down at work when it comes to someone. Tell me about flirt. You do have some type of jealousy here, but it's like, I don't think anyone's intentionally trying to piss anyone off. It's that whole character. It's that whole, and I wouldn't even say persona. It's the Chariot. So see, it might be even a Cancerian, or this is moving forward, or it's like, but see what I'm saying? It's almost like they're watching a Cancerian flirt, or they're a Cancer watching an air sign flirt, and they're not happy about the situation. Or it's other people at work, are messing with each other, or it's other people at work are messing with someone's girl or messing with someone's guy, right? There's something here like that. But to be realistic with you, like, I think it's more or less jealousy, because I didn't even have to look over there to feel it pull me in that direction. It's here. But it's like the two of you got stank faces. So it's like, I think the two of you can watch each other flirt and get pissed off, whether you're a jealous person or not, because you just know who you are to each other. You have something strong here, right? but there's either coworkers you're pissed off at, or you're pissed off at this person for sitting at your work, whether it's a bar, I'm feeling like some type of garage, like people hang out at a garage, mechanic garage, someone owns their own business, friends are always there, hanging out, smoking, drinking. It's your own business, right? It's something like that, guys. But I feel like this one flirts and this one flirts, and they pissed each other off at work. And somebody was like, see you later. And it's like, I don't know if the Cancerian got up and bounced. I don't know. Something like that. I don't even talk like that. Well, apparently I do, because I just did. Tell me about getting to know each other. But this is where all this other energy comes in, where it's like there's such a bond here between either a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Cancerian. Just in that energy, right? See, I told you, like water and air starting to be on the same page for once. And even if it's in your own chart, your own propensity, right? So it's the 10 of Pence. So it's like, you guys know exactly who you are to each other. It's like you both feel stabbed in the back. And I'm going to say that both of you, because you're both in my read. So you both got a strong Gemmy placement too. And it's the Emperor. Tell me about this Cancerian. So someone's looking at a Cancerian like they're a flirt and they're pissed, or this Cancerian's looking at this air sign like you're a flirt. Like it's kind of cute, but not. It's like you guys should definitely be trusting each other. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Especially with this type of boat. Especially with this type of boat. It's the Six of Swords situation. So it looks like the Cancerian left, or, you know, she moved. She moved on, or he moved on. Right? It's almost like you got two very jealous people just like, you know what? F it. Like, I think they went towards, because this Cancerian, this Cancer, I want to call her or him. It's a girl. She got jewelry. Him or her. It's a rhino, right? She's looking right over here at the flirt and getting to know each other. So it's almost like, I tried, I didn't succeed. I don't know. It's something like that. There's so much underlying stuff here. I can't stay stuck on this. Okay. But she's looking over here like, I just want to get to know you again. I want you to trust me. I want trust. I want to push through this. This is somebody who tried to push through this, but with this look on her face, I don't know how that worked out for you, or how it's going to work out for you. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, there's something here. Blockage for Gemini. Something's going down at work. You could be sleeping with somebody at work. It doesn't matter where you work. That's happening. And you got jealousy because you're sleeping with people at work. It's like, that's what happens when you fraternize. We got the blockage. We got lovers, integration, all right, and possibilities. So this is the blockage. It's moving forward because it's like stubborn ass situations. Somebody thinks somebody's with someone else, or somebody's like, I can't be with you because you're too much of a flirt and I got trust issues. It is something, but with integration being in the middle of this is the yin and the yang, all right? This is lovers that are already, this is the lover card that's kind of already together. You got the lovers here. It's a strong bond. Here's the future. What are you going to do? See, there's something here for you guys. And you got to integrate your personalities, your characters. You got to compromise. The two of you look like alphas. But the two of you are extremely attracted to each other. And the blockage is actually coming together. Could there be someone on the outside? Yep. But there's a very incredible bond here that's going to kind of come together soon. So to me, somebody wouldn't be with somebody else with this type of strong energy. I mean, you could be dating a nothing serious happening. The only serious that was that happening would be the two of these people. Anybody else who's in the picture would be bye-bye real quick. Bye-bye. 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 Where's that from? Bye-bye. It'll just be real quick. See ya. See you later, alligator. Got the 4 air. right? So it's like resting from a situation. You should really take a vacation if you can and meditate for answers. That's your best advice. You know, it's time to rest. All right. So to me, this would be dual. Seeds well planted, unnecessary worry, right? So to me, I feel such a togetherness. Because this wouldn't say take a break from each other. Not with all this. This would say come in and get to know each other again. Take a break. Feel it. There's something here, right? It's time to rest now. You've been through a lot. Whoever this other person is, the two of you guys been through a lot. It's time to break. I'm telling you, you're very protected. Or one of you is just like, I can't take this anymore. I need a break. However it goes down for you. Because you're very, very protected. Tell me about this 4 air real quick. 10 of Wands. With the Last Judgment. So yeah, somebody, apologies, right? So this is you guys breaking together. But heavy, heavy. Again, 10, 10. And another 10. So 10, 10, 10. And with the other 2 there, you're back to 3 5s again. That's crazy. You got the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. The same as Libra. But with the 2 there, it's like another one. Well, it'd be 4, but the way I'm looking at it. No, it wouldn't. It'd be it'd be 2. What the F am I thinking? What am I seeing? 10, 10, 10. Yeah, and then 2 with the 1. Yeah, it would be back to the 5s again. That's weird. Take a break. Breathe. Whatever this is pretty major coming at you. Because something's coming together there, okay? So, but you got 2 jealous people. You got 2 jealous people. Because it's that energy of like, someone, the way they looked, someone was pissed, but then the other one's pissed. But it's like, you got the male looking at a female here, and you got a female looking at a male here. So it's, at some point, you guys pissed each other off the same exact way before somebody got in their car or on the boat or on the bike or on a bus and was, and you have here. Okay. So I wish you guys the best. Just do some adulting. Okay. Like, let bygones be bygones. You got all the 5s like Libra had, right? So why don't you guys flirt with each other? I don't, in a relationship with somebody who's jealous too. Don't go back to something that's no good because of comfort. And if you're in one of those relationships where it's off and on, you break up or something, or it's like you guys, it's like you flirt, it's like jealous. It's not good. It's not healthy like that. Like if it's like here and there's something going on, it's like something you needed to feel. Maybe it was like, oh, I'm not a jealous person. And then all of a sudden you see something and you're like, what the fuck? I'm jealous? Like control. 124. Stop trying to control a situation if possible. Well, always possible, right? Always, always, always. So Aquarius, yes, Aquarius. 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 I gotta go to the bathroom again. Let me just do that right this second. I know, horrible timing. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. See, because jealousy can lead people in different directions. Jealousy can lead people in a sexual direction too. That's not good and unhealthy, right? So it's like you got to be aware of that too, and who you're jumping in bed with, and who you're having makeup sex with, and do we really want to go down this path again? Like, so don't be foolish about things, right? Aquarius weekend energy, please. 4, 5, 6, 7. Aquarius. I'm thinking of like a play, some type of play, Broadway play right now. Ooh, make an effort. This could be the one. So it's like you already know, you're already controlling a situation with somebody you know you're on a romantic partnership with, right? And it's like, great love is worth the steps exploring, guided, right? And then you got love, you deserve love. Ooh, that split. It's safe for you to love. There's a whole lot of love here. Rockin' Robin. Tweet, tweet. All the little birds on Jaybird Street. Like to hear the robins go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Robin. What song came to me the other day and I was like, Michael Jackson. I was like, nah, it's actually Jackson 5. I'll have to go back and look at that text. Somebody pulled me into the dream the other day, and I texted him. I was like, you pulling me into your dreams, buddy? I'm like, we were dying laughing. He's like, holy shit. He's like, yeah, you were in my dream like last night. And I was like, all right. We were talking about it, right? And it was almost like the same dream. I mean, he'll be a friend to the day I die. He's one of my best friends. I've known him since I was 17. And it's like, I don't know if you have that type of link with Aquarius, because that just came to me strong. You do have something here that's great, right? Maybe you're dreaming, whoever you're dreaming of, but like, I think I'm dreaming of you. Like, it's so weird. Like, okay. I'm getting the goosebumps, and I'm thinking in my head, and what I'm thinking in my head is not making sense. So it's like, you might have this person, but it's like you're having dreams of someone else. But it's like, I think what it's trying to tell you is like there's some type of soulmate situation, but it's a different face on some. Like, what is this trying to tell me? Besides, Aquarians are in mental energy, because I feel blocked just trying to figure this out. I mean, you could be linked to, obviously, air, right? Because I was going to say jealousy, but it's not the jealousy I'm feeling. I'm feeling more like possession, like someone's possession. And it's like that type of jealousy is not good. I don't see harm. I don't see anything like that there here, guys. I feel like is somebody actually appreciating someone. It's like the person I dreamt of, like me and him, we would die and laughing, because it's like we almost slept together, right? And everyone our whole lives were always like, you guys are gonna hook up, you guys are gonna get together. We were like, no, we're not. We're not physically attracted to each other like that, right? Which we're not, but we're like the best of friends. We can tell each other everything, talk about everything. We help each other out, is what type of friends we are, right? And we were dying laughing, because we were like, and well, in my dream, we didn't get anywhere, but we were about to. I was like, what about yours? He's like, damn, same thing. And we were dying. We're like, man, I'm like, what's that trying to tell us? I'm like, no, it's not that. It's like, we're not trying to overthink anything. Like, there's somebody in his life and there's somebody in mine, right? So it's not like going down it's not going down the road of like, do we do this? Do we not do this? Because we would never, we're not even physically attracted to each other like that. We kissed way back in the day, and we're like, oh, what were we thinking? Like, see what I'm saying? Like, what? And it's almost like we kissed way back in the day. What were we thinking? So it's like, something's happening here, but it's like, the person that you're actually thinking about is not the one you're dreaming about, but like this one's like, I'm dreaming of you. So it's like someone's dreaming of you, and it's like, that's who, this is odd. This is very odd. Someone had an image of somebody as a child, like a vision of their own life. This is a deep read for you guys. Someone had a vision of their own life, right? So it's like, but somebody's been trying to control this situation too, because maybe it's not the vision they necessarily wanted to have, or you're not the person that was in their visionary, in their view, right? But that dream is linked to this for you guys, for that message. So I don't know what that's about, because I don't know how I would relate it to this. It's like you're dreaming of someone, they're dreaming of someone else. The one you're dreaming of, you're like, why am I even dreaming about that? I think it's, you know what it is? I think it's trying to tell you, like, you got a soulmate situation coming at you. Something you've probably known for a long time. Even you could have been having these visions when you were a child. Or maybe this is your go-to person to be like, maybe you guys are helping each other right now through something, and it's like you don't even know. It's like the door's just gonna open. It's like boom. It's like here you go. Like, because you got all these angels above. Look at all the angels. This is a deep read for my Aquarians. All right, but we do have a jealousy thing going on here too, especially with trying to control a situation. But it's like, this is a meant to be scenario too. It's beautiful, but trying to figure out what that means for you guys. I don't know. I didn't really, me and my friend, we just laughed about it. And we were like, thank God we only got to like first base in the dream. And then we were laughing. And I'm like, oh, could you imagine what the bases are these days? I don't even know what the bases are these days. Good thing we stayed at base 1. Like, we were dying laughing about it though. Like, and that's like what that is. It's almost like there's a best friend. There's something. I don't know. I want to get out of it. I don't know what that means for somebody. I don't know if you're dreaming about someone else and you're like, oh, I think that's the one. But like, that makes no sense. But it's not. It's not like that. That's not the one. But I think somebody else is dreaming about you. I think someone needs comfort or is searching for comfort, like a best friend comfort, whether it's a man or a female. While the other one's having visions and dreams of the one that they're supposed to really be with, but the other one might actually have the inner knowing. I feel like I know this story, but I don't know it. It's so bizarre. Like, I've been in this story, but this isn't even like my story. This is deep for you guys. Maybe you're trying to control your own dreams. You're trying to control, you know what I mean? It's like, are you really thankful for somebody in your life? Because if I'm going to place it like that, I'm thankful that one of my best friends, I can have a relationship like that. We can fucking shits and giggles and help each other out. I'm thankful for that shit, right? Maybe it's some type of like message for you. I feel like I'm overthinking this for you, but I'm not. You guys are deep right now, my little Aquarians. Deep, 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 deep. You pulled Happy Squirrel. That's like, stop the reading. Everything's left in the air. See what I'm saying? And I'm stopping because that's what that card is. And it was the first card out. So it's like, my little mini story must have been a message for you guys. But it makes no sense to me. I'll use a different deck real quick. What deck do I want to use? My Aquarians feel stuck. You guys feel stuck. But it's like, to me, I think it's jealousy. I think it's like you're letting your own thoughts get the best of you. Like, because there's someone here where it's like, make the effort. You already know this person. You know there's something here, right? Especially with gratitude, feeling thankful. It's like you guys need to end your own story without jealousy getting in the way, without needing to control a situation getting in the way. It's basically saying, like, you need to move forward in mysterious energy. You need to go towards the unknown. You need to talk about what you need to talk about, and that's it. Nobody else needs to tell your story. It's that exhausting energy again, right? So it's almost like figure it out or let it go. Definitely jealousy. I wish you guys the best. It works for you or it doesn't, right? Like, it's on you guys. You guys have to finish your own story. Tell me about, I'm going to clarify each one, wrap it up. Tell me about making effort. Best advice for making effort. And this is where it's like, go towards the unknown. Finish your own damn story. Don't let other people tell your story. Don't get caught up in XYZ. Stop trying to control something. Like, there's so much where it's like, go create your own damn future. See, Two of Fire, coming into your own, a new partnership, contracts, love, continue to move forward. You know, so it's like, but in order to, and there's two people here, in order to do that, see, it's like you're not even looking at each other, but this is, whatever this is big for you guys. It's time to get on your path. It's time to go with or without. It's like, it's that energy of standing there. It's like you're both standing there waiting for each other, and it's like you're both exhausted. It's like, what are you doing? Figure it out. If you, like, obviously, if you can, right? Tell me about this could be the one. But this is like, you guys got something here. And it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? How's it going to go down? What, you know, like, maybe somebody doesn't like, I mean, the story I just told you with jealousy, we got the Knight of Air, this the one. So it's like events moving at a rapid speed. You know, it's like you've been carefully reviewing your options. Now it's time to create solutions, right? So it's like, let's go. You know, you're being guided. You got the angels with you, right? So it's like, let's go. So it's like you got this masculine energy, know that somebody's the one. And it's like, what are you waiting for? You know, it's like, you got to make the effort. Okay. Nine of Fire, you know, it's like, don't give up. Protect what it is that you created too. Have the courage, believe in yourself, and don't give up on your situation. And then you got the Lovers. This is not another situation. This is an intimate relationship. Okay. It's time to make your decision. Is what that's saying is make your decision. Surrender. Stop trying to control a situation. Go fight for something if you need to go fight for something. It's time to take a new path. Okay. It's like the universe is like, jealousy, no jealousy. Are you thankful or are you not? All right. Are you going to take an opportunity? Are you going to have the strength? Are you going to let certain things get the best of you? It's on you. Because if someone's exhausted of playing games, happy squirrel. Do it or don't do it. Do it, do it, do it. You guys didn't have much sexual energy. You had some deep-rooted shit. But that also tells me you got someone around you. You got, I got a friend in need. Or is it, I got a friend indeed? Or is it, I got a friend in need? It's something like that, right? I don't know what song that is. I don't know what song that is. All I know is that it's 10:30. Can you take it out tomorrow? I didn't realize, yada, yada, yada. I don't know what that is. So moving forward, let's do Taurus. Let's do Taurus. My little Tyrians. friends. 141. I'm going to do 142. 142. I'm looking at you. And Aquarius was 124. 222. 444. 11. Together is 77. Together forever. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All my life. All right, you guys are linked. You're linked. Taurus. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All my life. Death card. I'm learning that endings are a new beginning and surrender. Yeah, you guys are linked. Yeah, you got the same cards. There's a link. There's a link. There's a link. So maybe it's just you don't even have to be an Aquarian. You're just in that energy of like, whoa. One, 2, 4, 1, 4, 2. There's that 1, 1. There's that path. It's like you guys, it's like those numbers are linked, and it's 77, right? It's your purpose. It's moving forward. It's a lot, but transformation to me is like, can you wipe the slate clean? Can you learn from whatever it is you've been through in order to have a new beginning somewhere? You know, that's your lesson for my Teridians. Can you do it or not? Are you willing to do it? Are you not? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, all my life. Let your friends help you in true love. So once again, it's like and religious factors, and it's safe for you to love, and that's why I split with the Aquarian. So it's like you both got your own shit. You guys are definitely different cultures, or one's religious, one's spiritual, or you're both spiritual, or you're both religious, yada yada. It's something, but it's true love. But it's like, I don't know if your friends are talking shit or if you're mentally messing with your own self, being stuck in this Aquarian air too. Okay. You guys are linked. Like, I see you entwined, linked. Like, this could be you with you struggling to be like, how do I get past all this? Why am I trying to control something? Like, this would never work, or I'm blaming this, or I'm doing this. But it's like, wipe all that shit clean, troops, right? Because that was deep, and this is deep. Do, 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 all my life. Do, do, do. I don't know what's up with that song. You know how much shit is trying to come through my head with old school romance, JoJo, Casey and Joe. I'm talking like, whew. Although I wouldn't even like, well, that's me. I'm not even gonna go there. But I just heard, like, not even Marvin Gaye. I heard jazz. I heard you have a past life coming out. Tell me about let your friends help you. Taurus, Taurus. But your lesson is to let something go. Not, you wouldn't let go of true love, right? That would be silly. But there's a chance, right? Because it's like, let your friends help you unless you're mentally battling this aspect. This could be one person mentally battling their Aquarian, because it rules communication, right? Thoughts. But then it's like you got that Taurus energy where it's like you're stubborn, so stubborn, because that's what I'm getting from your little Teridian energy right now. King of Pence. So it's like with the Ace of Cups, but with let your friends help you. See, it's almost like this is either that other person or you, where it's like, you know, someone's the one, but it's like you're either saying they're hanging out with wrong people and you're making excuses because that came in up in a read, but don't do that, right? Or it's this person that's got a lot of love for you, and it's true. But to me, you're both doing it. You're both doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. So you could actually be having sex instead of doing this mental battle. Yeah, it's like you're battling each other. You're both doing the same shit is what it's doing. Yeah, you're mirroring each other. You're both doing the same shit. So if this one thinks you're sleeping with someone else, this one thinks you're sleeping with someone else. But it's not that. This is true love with the Ace of Cups. This is authentic. It's unconditional, right? You're both wondering how true it is. You're both doubting the love. Do 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 do. All my life, you should hear this stuff. Like, there's so much music. I don't even know the songs that I'm hearing, but they're all love songs. All of them. Yeah, you're both doing it to each other right now. Like, it's the King of Cups. You're both doing it to each other. He's doing it to you, and you're doing it to him. He's like, does she love me? Does she love me? Does she love me? Do you love me now that I've watch me, girl. Work, work. A little closer. Work, work. You're driving me crazy. Something about this king. You're both doing the same thing. 5 of Cups. It looks like, I want to say my masculine is Cappy, my feminine is Pisces. The death card. We got Taurus here too, but that's Cappy too. That's Scorp. But that doesn't talk of that. Hold on. Is this King of Pence masculine energy? No, it's feminine. So is this King of Cups masculine energy? Yes. So it's opposite. So you're still doing it to each other either way. This Queen of Pence, this is a King of Pence, right? But she's a queen. So wait a minute. Whoa, you're both in masculine energy right now. That's whoa too, because that's alpha. All right. So that could be a little difficult. But it's like she loves someone unconditionally, right? And then you got this masculine that is like, is this true love? Like, they're questioning it. But you guys are questioning it together. Do they love me? But it's like, do you love me? Do you? It's like you're both doing it. You're both dancing to Dirty Dancing. Freaking headache. Tell me about religious factors. It's like, what are you doing? But it's like this masculine with the 5 of Cups is now looking at the 2 of Cups being like, shit. But this one's doing the same shit. Oh, can you two just have a conversation, please? Talk about it. Talk about it. Have the confidence. Talk about it, right? Tell me about religious factors. So it's like, this is a problem. That's a problem, apparently. But at the end of the day, there's so much love. So what's the problem? So what's the scenario? Like, get to the bottom of it. Figure it out. You're both adults, right? But you're both masculine. So, hoo-wee, be careful. Be careful, because down here, it's like, I think the both of you are afraid to love, because that was the bottom card for the both of you. And you pulled the Ace of Wands. So it's like, maybe spirituality will bring you together, or this is sexual energy. Either way, once again, have the confidence. Tell me about the Ace of Wands real quick. I don't know what that is. It's the Knight of Cups. So there's that sexual energy too, like dun 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 dun. But here's the thing. It's like, I don't know if this is going to come together this weekend or not. I'm not quite sure, because this horse isn't moving too fast. It's a heavy horse. It's like, it's not really moving, right? You guys are mentally effing with each other right now. My little Tauruses or my Aquarians. You're going to fuck it up. Both of you. You're going to ruin it for each other. I'm telling you, you will. Even though there's true love, it's like, I don't feel safe. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, there's something. For my Aquarians and Taurus, I don't think nothing's going down this weekend except for thoughts between the two of you. Because it's like events unfolding behind the scenes, but it's like someone's got to release this fear that's holding them back. Right? And to me, it's like, I don't think either of you feel like it's safe to love each other. Both of your heart chakras are down. But then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Fire. So messages, fast speeds, delays are over, many things happening at once. So this contradicting energy, maybe, just maybe, because it's you're vibing high, right? And you got for numbers here, you got 1-1, you got the 11s. But with the moon, you got the 9. It's a high vibe. And then you had a 5 here too, 5, 6, 7. So now you got 7, 7, 7. You're meant to be together. So happy together. Doon, 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 doon. But you're not together right now. But it's a meant to be scenario for sure. Can't escape it. Can't escape this one. And then I think when it kicks in, it's going to go a lot quicker than you think it is. And then you got the advice I can give you is just, if you got the opportunity, talk. But right now, you're both doing the same exact thing. Both of you are afraid to love each other. Both of you are questioning whether you love each other. Both of you. You're both horny. You both feel a lot for each other, right? But then it's like you're both scared. And someone's trying to control a situation too. With attraction, being optimistic. It's like you guys are doing it to each other. Engagement. There's a lot going on with you guys, all right? But you guys are most definitely linked to an Aquarian right now. And it doesn't even have to be Sun, Moon, Rising troops. You know how that works, right? It can be any propensity in the chart. But Aquarian's all about communication. Taurus, it rules, same with Libra too, but like it rules Venus. It can be health, beauty, money, love. Okay. But there's got to be some type of lack of communication. There's something there. And it's like you're both doing the same thing. If you guys are in a relationship, my best advice I can give you, talk about it. Talk about it. It's almost like you're both in that energy of something fresh. But it's like that fresh hasn't even kicked in yet, because it's like you're both holding yourselves back. Okay? You really are. Virgo 157. You're holding yourselves back. Virgo, my Virgos, sipping on Merlot. And Virgo, my Virgos. Do all my life. Adversity. So it's like, oh, I'm going through a challenge. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You're good. All right, it's a challenge. Someone feels like they failed, but it's like, it was a mistake. You didn't fail, Okay, that's real important for you to know. Please be careful with that type of attitude. So it's almost like, oh my God, what did I do? Dios mío. Oh. So somebody is just like, shit, am I gonna get in trouble, or did I like lose an opportunity? Virgo. It's one of those, right? But it's like, if you let, it's like mentally you're letting something control a situation, but it's like, tackle this challenge head on, right? So it's like, again, make an effort. Didn't that just come out first with all of you guys, Aquarius, Taurus, and now you guys? Deception. Someone's sabotaging a situation because somebody feels, and I hate saying it, that word, someone feels like a loser, and there's no such thing. It just sucks. Oh, it's so sad. I don't like that type of energy, because that's what that is. It's not deception as in like I cheated or did it. It's like, it's just too big of a challenge. Someone feels like they failed something. Like, I don't know if they think they waited too long for something, or didn't take an opportunity when the opportunity was here. But it's like, your challenge right now is to realize is that people make mistakes, and it's not time to be in the Five of Cups energy, Five of Swords. Like, no, that's your challenge, because that's what you're in. I don't even legitimately need to clarify this. This is what you're in, is those Five of Cup, Five of Swords stage. Like, I don't feel good enough. Like, that's it. But this is your challenge. Your challenge is to move forward and make an effort with whatever it is that's going down. It's going down. Oh, this is icky. Icky energy. Is I don't like it. It's sad. Someone feels like I'm such a loser. Like, I don't even like that energy. It's such turn off energy when somebody can call themselves a loser. It's like, how do you want me to work with that? I wouldn't even know how to engage a conversation for somebody who's like, I feel like a loser. I don't know. And that hasn't been presented to me like in a long time. Like, to me, it's such a turnoff. It's like, you feel bad, right? But it's like, you don't even know. For me, I wouldn't know what direction to go into, because it's like, ugh, what do you like? You stop calling yourself a loser. Like, I don't know what to do with you. Can you be an adult? Like, I don't know how you would handle that situation, honestly, because like, such lack of self-esteem is such a turnoff to me. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, because somebody feels like a scumbag, right? I'd rather you be like, oh, that was a scumbag move, than to be like, I'm such a loser. Just own up to being a scumbag. Own up to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you would work with that. I can't work with that type of energy. It's one thing to be depressed and sad and in a different situation. That's a whole nother scenario. This is like, I'm such a loser. And it's like, then keep going. Keep going. Let somebody else call your ass, because I wouldn't know how to work with that. So if you guys are in that situation, it's difficult for you guys. I don't like that type of energy, because this is when somebody's actually really upset with something. Could actually even like kind of be like depressed, but like, I hope I'm not challenged with that this weekend, because I don't know what I would do, troops. Tell me about making effort, because their challenge here is to make an effort and not be like, I feel like such a loser. Like, just understand that you've made mistakes. People make mistakes the whole entire life, right? That's how we learn. But it's like, can you adult? Can you make an effort? Can you win this? I said win, but can you win this challenge, as in overcoming it? Like, game on, accepting, but not a game, right? But like, maybe you need to look at it as one, for you to strive and push through this one, because I don't know how to answer this one for you, because I don't know how to work with that energy. I'd rather you were so depressed and upset and crying and apologetic, and then to be like, I'm sorry, I'm a loser. It's like, I'm a loser, baby. Why don't you kill me? Like, it's like, I can't deal with somebody that type of energy around me. So if that's what you're dealing with, for somebody to get a kick out of that, or for somebody to look at that as attractive, I don't know what to tell you. Make an effort, 2 of Pence. This is trying to balance out the situation. So it's like, hopefully someone comes in with this type of harmonious change. I hope you, right? Tell me about deception, rather than coming in and being like, that type of energy for anyone, I think would be hard to relate or to deal with, right? Like, you got judgment. So it's like somebody, and it was reversed. Somebody just feels like somebody's not going to forgive them. They're like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm such a loser. Oh my God. Honestly, I don't necessarily know what to tell you. Let's hope Spirit's got good advice for you. Like, don't take that approach. Just look at it as you're being challenged. Change your perspective. 2 of Pence. Change your perspective as quickly as you can, because if you want to go to somebody out like that, I don't know about other women or other men, but I don't know, that energy doesn't seem to work well, I would think, you know. And you got the Hangman, so it's like, yeah, it's like you're hanging it up, or somebody else is hanging up a situation, because it's like they don't want to deal with that type of energy either. Like, this is that whole, please change your perspective, please make an effort and stop voicing something differently, instead of telling yourself you're a loser, because it's like, you're not. Like, it's such ick energy of, but it's almost like arrogant energy too. Like, it's almost like you're trying to get somebody to feed into your bullshit. Like, you're not a loser, babe. You know, you gotta learn from this. Or it's like you're dealing with a child too. So if you're a Virgo and you got someone coming at you like this, I'd be real careful on how you talk to this person this type around, because that means they're saying that this is your MO. This is how you guys conversate anyway. And it's like, maybe it's time for you to switch your game up, especially if this is who you really want to be with, right? We love who we love. It doesn't make it a bad person. That just makes it difficult to communicate with. But it's like, see what I'm saying? King of Swords, this type of energy would know how to talk. Like, this is how somebody would like talk to you. And you'd be like, oh, it's all right, babe. You know, like, it's all right. Like, you're not a loser. Stop saying that. You're not a loser. Like, maybe you just shouldn't have done this or shouldn't have done that. But it's like, it's their way of feeding into it. It's almost like that's the way they conversate, to have a conversation with you, for you to be like, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. To me, I'd be like, ugh, what a turnoff. Like, what? Like, what? You gotta come at me a different way than that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, I'm that person. What? Like, what? No, I'll be cutting that shit out of my life real quick, right? Others of you, I'm telling you, you gotta be smart here, because someone coming at you in this type of energy is doing it to just get their way again, get their way in, right? And to me, it's like, you better be real careful with all this energy sitting on top of deception. You could be dealing with somebody who just plays this game with you, right? And Spirit's like, you better cut out what you need to cut out. Like, you want to go and apologize again, because here we go again. That's someone's MO. And I feel like you're a Virgo dealing with somebody's ickiness like this. And it's like, you feel like if you don't conversate with this person, or you don't try, it's almost like you're trying to make the other one understand that you're not a loser. It's like, how many times you want to tell somebody they're not a loser? Like, such awkwardness. All right. So be careful, because there's something here where it's like, if you don't see making an effort, why are you? Right? Because to me, it's almost like there's no synergy. There's not really grounding. Is you normally juggle this type of energy, but you must be tired of doing this. I don't know. Best advice for my Virgos. It doesn't look good if you okay. Like, Or if they come at you differently, maybe that's different. Okay, so that's a little different because it's an awakening. It's either your awakening or theirs, but you do have the 3 of air, right? So great sadness, time to heal. So, and it's almost like you need to forgive yourself or others, right? So this might be an eye-opening to someone being like, this person's legitimately dragging me down. I really feel like for some of you, that's legitimately some of you guys is some of your answers where something is dragging you down and you, it's like, I'm done being dragged around. And but it's like, look at yourself in a different perspective too. It's a temporary standstill, but it's like 2 awakenings on top of each other, on top of making an effort. So it's like someone's approach is the same MO to something, and it's not going to cut it for someone. It's not going to cut it. And it's almost like it's a life experience. It could be something very karmic too. You might be better off leaving this situation. Some of you need to work on it. This could be your type of character, and you need to change that mind frame so you could push through and get to where you need to be. Or this is somebody that's dealing with someone like this, where it's like, it's also your lesson again to stop feeding into this type of energy and stop forgiving the same person over and over and over, because it's like you're repeating the carousel, right? So it's a big lesson for my Virgos. That's a hard one if someone comes at you like that, because that's not the normal apology. That's somebody that is just feeding into you a certain way to get what they want. But it's like, that's not the first time. That's, this is that person's MO, right? So 209, let's do Cappy. Some of you, it is time to make an effort, but I feel like it's time to put an effort into like you too. It's like, I want to read that differently for you, but that's hard to read any differently. And it's ironic because my other Virgo one was being in that energy of, right, being like, oh, if you can reach out, however it goes down for you, like, which would make sense that Taurus and Aqua are linked right there, that with communication with the Taurus read the other day. It kind of makes sense, right? Instead of being able to be real and authentic, it's going to backfire. See what I'm saying? To get themselves out of whatever they're experiencing. So maybe in due time, but I don't know about this weekend, like catering to that, not the best idea. Cappy. I think that's the death card again. It is. Who just had that? Taurus? Thank you. One more for Cappy. That flew out of the deck quickly. That's definitely meant to be there. One more for Cappy's, please. Patience. Bottom of the deck, trust. So it's almost like learning, having a new beginning, right? Knowing that things can't go back to the way they were, wiping the slate clean, yada, yada. This is actually somebody understanding how divine timing actually works, because I think something's about to kick in and you're like, whoa, that's how that shit works. And then you're going to realize, wow, everything went down exactly the way it was supposed to be, so we could both be exactly where we are today, right? So this does feel like it's linked to Aquarius, Virgo. I feel like it's linked to something else too. It got to be Cappy or Scorp. You Scorps were on fire, but I started you at 40, so you're part of that 4. And I got the goosebumps, so you're linked to Scorp too. Remember, troops, we got all propensities, right? So don't be like, oh, because I want to be in a whole bunch of this other energy, and I'm these people. Some of them, right? It's your friends and my friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Have a cookout. Try to hang out with your friends. For all of you, not just Caps, right? All of you. But, Cap. My Cappy is my Caps. Try to, feel fresh. So fresh and so clean. Ooh, an armpit. It's like you're all up in someone's armpit. So maybe you're all up snugglies with someone, right? So what's that? Romantic feelings, unrequited love, contradicting itself. To me, it's like a whole lot. Fine. Give your relationship a chance. Trust. Engagement. Let your friends help you. Yeah, you're linked. I feel like someone's scared. I feel like that whole safe to love thing should be here. Hanging out with the wrong people. Some, right? But like, it's almost like you can't trust somebody. I think it's like linked to a friend. I think it's back to that whole flirting. Can I trust? Can I not trust? Because I've seen this chica or I've seen this guy flirt. That's a big, I can see it. It's a visual. That's a big problem for somebody. But it's like in between, you got this love, right? But then you got this doubt. You guys need to have a freaking conversation with somebody. And I know some of you can and can't, right? And then you got trust twice with surrender. So you're all linked. So no matter what sign you are, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aqua right now, you're all pulling like the same stuff. It's the same feeling, right? So it's like, and it's ironic because Scorpio, Taurus, Aqua, you're all fixed. Which is telling me you need to learn how to work with your Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, all the other ones that I haven't read yet, right? So your cardinals, your mutables, you got to be flexible. And again, control, surrender, controller. I don't know what that is. Isn't that a song? Controller. But to me, it's something, there's something at the forefront. There's something you're seeing, right? Something ended. Something's coming back around. But this is like an epiphany to you. Tell me about patience. This is like, oh shit, like this is why shit went down the way it was supposed to. Some of you, someone might put a ring on your finger this weekend. Like, I don't know if I'm ruining someone's surprise. Sorry. But like, this is like everything in one weekend is just going to make sense, right? See something coming to an end. See, this is you realizing, it's the World card, it's you realizing what took so damn long. I'm sorry to ruin someone's surprise. It's quick. But it's weird, right? Because you have trust. You have feelings. You got exterior energy that's no good. Unless you guys are like super tight and comfortable and you can trust. But like, I feel like this is a situation. Like, it calls for trust and faith, right? Like, or it's like whatever happens this weekend is like from here on out, you're inseparable. And it's time to X out what no longer serves you, my caps, because it looks to me like you got some type of commitment coming at you. You could be a commitment phobe or somebody didn't want to commit because of something. But once you find out what this is, because it's a wrap, so a new beginning can happen. So once you find out what this is, it's all going to make sense to you. But I still feel like someone's going to be like, do they really love me? Like, do you love me? It's like that whole Taurus Aqua energy where it's like you're doing it to yourselves. I hope the time that's spent together forever. I hope the time that's spent together, you guys, like, you get past this. Because it's like my third eye is open and you guys are working with your third eye right now. So you guys it's like you got an inner knowing, but it's like you're trying to trick yourselves out of it. Tell me about unrequited love. So to me, there's not that it was unrequited. To me, it's like, it's like you're just questioning it. It's just questionable. Like, do I move forward? Do I not? Because that was reversed too. They are opening me up right now. You guys are working with your third eye. So to me, tell me about trust, but it's, I feel like you're trying to trick yourselves out of it, like trick yourself out of a commitment. I feel like you got a commitment phobe right here, but I feel like it'd be the two of you, like, because you got this person coming at you, right? But like, you're like, you were just about to leave too. It's two different energies, or you're battling yourself again, right? So it's like this is two different energies, and it's separate. It's not you working with one or the other. This is you going towards your happiness because you can't trust a situation, and then as soon as you take off, it's like dun, 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 it's two different energies, right? So a situation ended and is walking away from a situation because they don't trust it anymore. They feel like there's not enough love. It's kind of sad. It's actually really sad, because I got the goosebumps, because this is what's going down. Somebody feels like someone does not love them as much as they love them. I've had this conversation with you before, right? Where everyone loves differently. But the thing is someone's not feeling it. So I hope this does come in this weekend for you, because both of you are scared of whatever this is. It's a new start for you guys. And it's in a commitment. And Aquarius speaks of commitment too. It's a different type of commitment though, right? It's two different type of commitments. So it's like you got a Cappy walking away because they can't trust something. But then as soon as you walk away, it's either you're going to deliver a message, but it's two different energies. But it goes down either way. This is either a propensity within your own chart, battling your own self, because you don't want to trust it. You're more scared than anything, right? But like... or this is somebody else is walking away, going in a different direction because shit wasn't moving. And they're like, I don't think this person loves me as much as I love them. Or it's something, right? But that's not the case. It's not, I can feel it. But this is what's being questioned between the two of you. It's the two of you doing it. It's like you're sabotaging it, just like the Aqua and Taurus. You're doing the same thing, back and forth, back and forth. So for those who didn't want to watch that because that's not one of their major signs, go back and watch that, because you got to remember law propensities, right? So, but then something I think is going to happen real quick with this engagement. Some of you are getting a ring on your finger, like for damn sure. There's no way around it. Like this is your baby. This is your baby. And they're going home with you. That's it. That's it. There might have been lots of bullshit in between, but at the end of the day, there's your commitment. All right. There's someone who wants to commit, the King of Pence. And it's going to be victorious. It's going to work out. What this patience is, once again, they want me to talk about it again. This is, everything's going to make sense to you. Tell me about romantic feelings. I think you were playing Duck, Duck, Goose for a very long time, troops. Tell me about romantic feelings. Queen of Pence. Not Queen of Pence, Queen of Wands. Sorry about that. With the Six of Cups. So it's like this is your person. You know, this is your person. Can't keep my hands off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. Tell me about let your friends help you. And not the way that you do. You're too good to be true. Can't take my hands off of you. Do-do-do-do. You're guarded, right? It's either you or the other person. It's like you're guarded, right? I don't know if somebody saw somebody flirting with someone's friends, vice versa. You're both kind of like jealous of each other. It's like you both got the hots for each other. I hope this worked out for you. I'm just going to play your best advice. Looks like you're going to get a message, but I don't know if you're going to trust it. It's hard. This will take time, right? Because even though it looks like it might escalate quick, it's still something that's ego in the way too. But this is still something that's going to take time, troops, because you both don't trust each other completely. But it boils down to love. Do they love me? And it's like, does she love me? Do you love me? But it's like you're both doing the same thing. Now that I found love. Work it now. Work. So it's I don't know if you just had a fling before. This is more than summer love. Because now it just brought me to Greece, as in like the movie, the play. And I felt some type of play, some type of, even like a theater district. But I'm thinking more like, I know what the theater district looks to me like in the city of Boston, but I'm thinking more of like Chicago. Big, big, big. So I don't know if somebody lives in a city, something city life. Okay. Best advice. What is this? 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, you know, teamwork. Can you do it? And then you got the Knight of Water, fall in love or resurface of a relationships, balancing out, you know, the emotions. All right. So it's like, and an invitation to a social event. Some of you might be going to like some type of theater district. Okay. But your best advice is be a team player. It takes two. It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it out of sight. Ooh, who put the quarter in the jukebox? Who put the quarter in the jukebox today? So, moving on. Do, 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 do. 224. Leos, my Leos. Ooh, you guys. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. I don't know. Let's see what I get with you guys. Yeah, I'm not doing the extended too. It was just like, I didn't like the energy, you know. So, I mean, I hope it's way different now for weekend energy, but like, just something about the vibes, you know. It was, sorry, troops. I don't really feel like I would have got much more for you guys. So I felt like more it was like, not a waste of time. I love my Leo, Aries, Sag. Please don't look at it like that. Are you kidding me? I love that element. That, trust me. I got lots of, especially Sag in my chat too. But like, I just didn't think it would benefit you. That's all. Leo, weekend energy. But you're pulling all those twos too. I think you're linked. You got blame. Oh, here we go. Not taking responsibility for your own bullshit. And then you got pride. It's like, okay, can I hear you roar? And then you got empathy. Oh, can you see both sides of a situation? What? Holy pride. Holy masculine energy. Run, Forrest. Run. Run as fast as you can. Like, it's like Little Red Riding Hood. Like, get away from the big bad wolf. Like, this is energy of like, whew. I don't know if somebody's in these 3 major lessons of being able to see both sides of a situation, owning up to your own shit, and not letting pride get in the way. I'd be, if this was me, I'd probably drink all weekend and pretend this wasn't happening, unfortunately. So I'm telling you, you might be dealing with a drinker too, because I wouldn't even want to confront all this energy in one place. Like, this is wholly like, for people that are sensitive with energy, this would throw you off. You wouldn't even be able to function. You'd be like, you could walk into a bar and you'd be like, what out? This vibe, you would be like, see ya. Like, or if somebody came up to you, you'd be like, I'm married. Or you'd probably kiss your girlfriend so you looked gay. I've been there. I've done that with people. I'm like, I've been there, I've done that. I have. Me and Mashi had to do that one night. Not like we didn't tug each other. Like, we just pretended like we were like together because we were in an awkward situation, and we were kind of, it was a little dangerous actually. That's why we did it. We were underground. We were at a club that was underground, the Mideastern in outside of the city, right? Oh, I can't even answer that right now. So it was that, and we were underground, and we were just, people were drunk, touching our asses. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I think we were actually going to see, like, it wasn't DMX. I forget who it was. It was not a good scenario. And as soon as we did that, you would think it would go the opposite, right? You think it'd be like, they'd be even more turned on. But they were like, all right, we're not going to get a piece of ass. We're screwed. It worked out for us. And we left. We got out as soon as we could. That's that energy. Like, that's that where you can feel that vibe. That I'm telling you, we both felt it. And I can do crowds, guys. You could put me in a crowd and I can get blocked around at a concert. And I'm like, don't worry about it. You could spill a beer on me. I'll be like, it's all good. This is that same energy of like, it's an overwhelming energy, troops. So be careful this weekend, okay? Because I don't know if you can solve this type of energy in one weekend, Leo. This is somebody that really needs to start taking responsibility for their own life, their own actions, their own ego. It's like it wants so much to talk, but if this is you, just tackle one thing at a time, please. I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're gonna have an awful weekend. It's one thing at a time, right? Look at a situation that's being presented to you. For example, let's see what we get. It's like try to tackle one thing at a time. And this blame and pride you can knock out in one time if you can swallow that big lump in your throat, because some people can't ever do that. And that's the hardest. Say if that's a parent, like a parent that can never apologize, or see what I'm saying? Like, don't expect much from this energy this weekend. That's why I'm saying if you're a strong Leo, tackle one thing at a time. To me right now, it's whatever you're controlling should probably be at the forefront, because you're controlling something, right? Can anyone speak Arabic or anything? Because I don't want you to just delete right off the bat, because we don't really know. But if somebody wants to click on one of those links, I don't know if you do or you don't, if it will lead to something or not, but like if anyone can translate that bullshit, exit out. But it's like my lions are trying to control the situation. It's your pride, it's your ego, but tackle one thing at a time. One thing at a time, okay? That's the best advice I can give you right this second. So it's almost like you don't want to be put in that uncomfortable situation. It's almost like a story I just told, like where it's sketchy and scary, and you do what you got to do to escape, right? But it's like the way you're escaping is wrong. You're escaping because you don't want to deal with it. You're not escaping because it's dangerous, right? So it's like you want someone to forgive you. And here we go again with make an effort, right? So it's like free yourself from your own situation, because only my Leos can do this themselves. This is a harsh lesson. You're getting banged out like big time. But listen to me. One thing at a time, one day at a time, one tackle at a time, right? You can only catch one fish at a time. I just related that to fishing with tackle and bait, but like you can do this. All right, you really can. It's take it slow, right? Stop trying to control whatever it is at the forefront you're trying to control. Stop. Maybe take some time to yourself, forgive yourself. It's that type of energy, troops, right? It's okay. It's like, I wish I could hug you. All right, because it's like I guarantee you're a great person. It's just you're in an uncomfortable, sticky situation. It's unfamiliar to you. It's like you know what you need to do, but it's hard. Okay, so one thing at a time. All right, tell me about luck or control issues. Start there. All right, by freeing yourself. You got the 10 of Pence. So it's like you're trying to control either a family issue, a house issue, a money issue. You're trying to control, especially being at the 10 of Pence. You're trying to control your future. It's like, breathe. Step back for a second and breathe, okay? It's like you got the Princess of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So it's like whomever you want to forgive, or whoever whether you got to forgive yourself or whatever the situation is, right? It's almost like you're just watching. It's like I think someone's inspiring you, but like, or it's you watching somebody else be happy. Maybe you're watching somebody else with someone else. I don't know. I don't feel heartache like that, but I know there's sorrow here. I can feel it. There's something here that's just not adding up, right? Um, they keep saying, I'm just gonna, um, I'm just gonna put these ones in a timeout. Okay. Tell me about making an effort. See, yeah, 3 of Swords. So it's like sorrow, but like you haven't quite healed yet with the Princess. So it's almost like the 10 of Swords. Like, you know, you need to make an effort, but you mentally, you don't know how to get down with the emotional side of what you're feeling because you haven't healed from a situation. So it's like, even though you know there's something here and you need to make the effort, you haven't learned how to balance out your emotional and mental propensities together. Okay. So work on grounding. Maybe separate yourself from a weekend if you can and meditate, ground yourself, get in tune with yourself again, because only you can get yourself out of this. Somebody else could not even help you get yourself out of this, because you got to take responsibility for your own past, your own lies or your own sorrow, right? So it's like only you can do this. You got to be open and willing to see both sides of a story. You got to be able to hear someone out if that's the case. You got to be able to apologize if you need to apologize. You got to be able to stop controlling a situation. Whomever you are, you're very dominant. Very dominant. But it's like, where you going to get? It's no win. It's lose-lose. All right? One day at a time, please. One day at a time. You want to forgive someone, you really do, but you feel hurt, stabbed in the back. You haven't healed yet, but it's like you got your own shit. Don't take this type of energy towards someone else unless you really want help. Maybe you just need that comfort. Maybe you're a Leo that doesn't know how to give that type of comfort or receive that type of comfort. It could be as simple as that, right? It's almost like you need to feel compassion or to give it. I don't know. This could have a lot to do with how you were raised too. You might not have been raised in a comfy community. They might not have been too huggy kissy, or not too many I love yous, or you see what I'm saying? Like, it's linked to childhood too. So you are not a bad person by any means. It's just you're dealing with a situation that needs to be catered, and it takes compassion. And you're not really a compassionate person. You can be, but like, I think you've never been presented with this type of situationship. It's just new to you. Like, oh shit, like this type of approach I'm not used to. I don't know how to give this type of XYZ, or so if you're dealing with a Leo, definitely have some compassion. Don't coddle, because this is their lesson, right? If they give it to you, give it to them. Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. You know what I need, right? So it's like, you're adulting. Be smart about how much synergy is being reciprocated this weekend, okay? But you got a good guy or a good girl on the board. It's just difficult situation, but only my Leos can get themselves out of this. There does look like there's somebody here that can help, but it's up to you. Like, to me, you'd be like, oh, this feels like a handout or something. I don't want to backtrack, okay? Best advice for my Leos. Life experience. See, it's something it's like you're experiencing, but it's like, it looks like you're going towards the Queen of Earth, or you got that tendency where it's like, that nurture, that compassion. It's like, see, at least it's here. So it's like, you are learning. It's new to you. Everybody gives and receives love differently, right? So it's a significant life event, a powerful revolution that leads to change. It's time to spread your wings. Like, you can do this. All right. And like, there's another 7, and there's a 10-10 with another 1. I told you guys were all linked. All right. So, and then it's the 7. Who else had those 7s? Taurus? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just, it's using this aspect of what's happening in your life and using it the right way. It's new. It's fresh energy to someone. That's all. Okay, so hang in there. Hang in there. 2:37, so let's do 2. Yeah, it's gonna go a couple minutes in, but let's do my Aries. Let's do my Aries. Oh. I'm not trying to jip you guys, but there's so much to do. I just saw an important phone call come through. Aries this weekend. If you guys know my Leos, be careful, okay? We have forgiveness, denial, courage. Your third eye is opening, or mine is to tell you guys yours is. All right, it's a step forward, having the confidence to apologize to somebody. It's hard here because we got fear and denial, so it's like you're not on the same page with your own mental brain. Aries, please. Yeah, Scorpio started at 40 minutes. Give your relationship a chance and release your ex, okay? So, that's way too many. Healing. Oh, man, why you guys gotta be so deep? And playfulness. Don't take things so heavily this weekend, right? Like, oh, I didn't even do your blockages for Leo, but I really didn't need to. There was a whole bunch of blockages already. I don't want to. Tell me, give your relationship a chance. Work on something, right? Forgive someone, give it a chance. I feel different energy. I feel like someone's like, I don't know. It's like back to fear. It's back to that, like, do you love me? Do you love me? It's like, take a leap of faith, right? It's time to go down a new road, a new path. Someone's karma is coming back around. It's time to let go of whatever somebody's holding on to, whether you need forgiveness or you're harboring something, right? Or somebody else's. It's like lots of denial. It's feeling lonely, feeling left out, feeling like you should fight, but you don't know how to fight. It's hard. Healing family issues. I feel like as soon as you release what you've been holding on to, it's time to talk about it. As soon as you release, what is this? 8 of Wands, yeah. And the Death card. So it's time to release and let go of something with the 10 of Cups. So but it's like, it's like, you're like, I don't know. It's like, but it's fear too, right? So it's fear to message somebody. It's fear to talk about something. It's linked to family too. And Leo is linked to family too. Like how you were raised. I'm not trying to justify any situation, but like, it's a thing. Right. And it's like a conversation needs to be had, but it's like somebody's not acknowledging their own fear. Somebody would rather just, it's, you must owe someone an apology or vice versa. Or you just need to forgive yourself for a situation. But if you ask me, you need to talk to someone about something clear as day. And it looks like something's coming in, especially with a message, the conversation. And it's like the first card out is give a relationship a chance. And it's clarified with the 2 of Wands. Like whatever this is coming at you. It's almost like the universe is like, come on, you got an opportunity to step out of this loneliness, this guilt, whatever it is. It's time to recapture something in your life again, but in a very positive way. It's time to get your happy back. You jumped from the 10 of Cups, guys. This is an opportunity to go towards your happy. Whatever is being presented to you right now, Whatever you need to forgive, whatever you're harboring, whatever you need to let go of, whatever this fear is, this is your opportunity. Whatever it is that's presented to you, or you know what this is regarding a conversation, however it goes down, it's going to bring you fulfillment, not just minimal. It's fulfillment. It's the 10. Obviously, you have your ups and downs, right? But it's a 10. It's your person. Somebody's person is on the board, and it looks like it's coming towards you. Tell me about this 8 of Wands. So to me, you could just have a Scorpio coming at you. That's way too many. It's about the 8 of Wands. Or to me, it's time to heal. It's time to stop harboring. It's time to let go of resentment. It's time to just put things into perspective. Yeah, somebody wants to balance out the scales with you for sure. All right, they might be at a distance, or this has been at a weight. But to me, this is karma coming around to be addressed, right? Blockages for Aries. Blockages for Aries. What's the blockage? Well, besides all this, but like maybe this will help. Yeah, it's controlling. You gotta stop controlling a situation. You had the playful card here too, and the playful card here too. And it's funny because there was that control card, but you know, it's stop trying to control a situation. Give something a shot. You know, like you gotta let go of something. Someone's carrying something that's no good. And to me, it looks like a situation can start to heal, can start to take place. A new path can be opened if a conversation is had. Best advice for Aries. Yeah, you got a beautiful connection here. The 2 of water and the 4 of earth. So it's like your best advice was the 4 of earth. So to me, it's you're holding on to something you need to let go of. That's your best advice. And it's whatever you're holding on to. It's whatever you're in denial about. And to me, it's love, right? Because it's denial, it's fear, this forgiveness. You know, what this forgiveness is you're harboring resentment, you're harboring something, and it's blocking the flow of love. So it's like your happiness is being blocked, and the 2 of cups is a connection here, right? And it's like, it's almost like this is too good to be true, or it's like, do they love me? Do they love me? But it's like, instead of the doubt, instead of all that, like address the fear, right? Replace it with insight. It's like you are aware of something, but it's like it's linked to pain, regret, resentment. It's someone was holding on to something, someone's trying to control something. Let it go. Have this conversation. It's here. The opportunity is here. It looks like it's definitely going down. All right, and then you got the 2 of cups. So it's like, stop holding on to this pain, the denial, whether you got to forgive yourself or how it is you were raised, if it's linked to childhood, because I see that clear as day too. And it's ironic because this 2 of cups it usually doesn't call for forgiveness, right? It's a 2 of cups. It's a connection. But this is a relationship that's going to continue or is about to grow closer. You know, there is a need for forgiveness, a positive resolution after a conflict, okay? So it's like, let go of what you need to let go of. And right now, you're trying to control something. Stop. Look at something differently. It's like, why don't you try flirting? That came out with another one too. Try that sexual energy. If you're texting, I'm not saying sexting, but like light energy, playful energy. It's almost the energy of childlike energy, the happy, the 10 of cups, things that used to put a smile on your face, right? You have a connection here. So if you need to have a conversation with somebody, have a conversation. If somebody needs to have a conversation with you, hear them out. It's a connection. But I feel like it would be hard, right? 2 of cups, you need to forgive somebody. It is something. It might be difficult, but It's time to let go of what you've been holding on to. Stop being in denial when it comes to this. So I really hope this comes in, because these are lessons. Somebody might not be ready to have this conversation, and others is coming towards you, okay? So let's move to my Sagittarius. My Sagittarius. What are we at? 128? 128. Why did I say that? 128. 248. I feel like already like Zen, but like it's the compassion, right? It's, if you guys are dealing with fire, it's my fire needs comfort, and vice versa. Because you got to think about it. If they need comfort and you got a bond with somebody, it's that other one wants it, feels it, craves it. It's something, right? Sagittarius. It's like you guys are like, especially if this is your sun or your rising or your Venus, it's like you feel slowed down, but like you can fix that, persevere and accept. All right. So in self-esteem, it's all about you guys, my fire signs. Nobody, obviously people have the capability to help you push through, but like at the end of the day, it boils down to you guys. All right. You got to set your mind to it. You got to accept what's gone down. And it's like, move forward. So it's almost like swallowing that pride, swallowing something. You put your hand in the cookie jar and you're like, shit, that cookie's been around for a long time. What am I going to do with that cookie? What am I going to do with the cookie? I don't know. Eat the cookie. Eat the cookie. Just saying, eat the cookie, right? Why not? Maybe it will get you out of this. Maybe it'll get you out of this funk. But once again, it's like you got that play right there, right? So it's like getting to know each other. So it's, you guys have a connection with somebody, right? But like, it's, you need that energy. You need to lighten up. You guys are in heavy energy, believe it or not. But you might feel free, young and wild and free, right? But when it comes to a situation, you feel bogged down. It's heavy for you guys, right? So it's like keep an open mind. So we have energy here where it's like getting to know each other. Once again, quite the connection, right? Quite the connection. But it's like, it's hard right here for you guys to get to know each other or whatever's going on right now. All right. It's like, I don't know. But to me, if you start talking about it, right, it's, your hand's been in the cookie jar for a long time, or the pickle jar, right, however it works for you. It's been around. It's 4 years at least. I got 4 cards. There's something here with a 4. I'm trying to figure out the 4. I got the goosebumps. I can't figure out the 4. I only got 4 cards, but you're linked to 4. 4 years, 4 months, 4 weeks, 4 hours, whatever this is. Probably get yourself out of this, and you could probably change your perspective in 4 minutes if you could just accept how something went down. That's someone's struggle. But it's like as soon as you open up, it's like there's no going back either. But like, think about it. Like, how many years has your hand been in the cookie jar? Or how many years have you felt like you've been in a pickle jar, right? This is not like let it go. This is find the fire again. Tell me about getting to know each other. It's almost like you had to accept it. It was like such an unreal situation. You got judgment, right? So it's like forgiveness, reconciliations, forgiving yourself, accepting once again what's happened. That's big for somebody, accepting. The bottom of the deck, we got children over here, someone might got a family, or you both got children, you're about to blend something, but at the end of the day, it's, you know, push through. Fire's Sag itself, you little firecrackers, right? You know how to push through. It's the moon, but it was reversed, so I think something's gonna come out, but like, or you need to tell a secret, or a secret's gonna be exposed, right? And it's ironic because it literally says as you reveal, right? And this is judgment. Like, can somebody accept this situation? Will somebody forgive? It's one of those. But when the moon is reversed, it's coming out of confusion, things being exposed, things coming to light. But whatever this is, this conversation, you gotta have confidence here too, right? It's at the bottom of the deck. You gotta feel good about yourself. You gotta be going into this strong-willed, strong-minded, going after what you want, not backing down, telling yourself, it's my cookie. Get your hands off my cookie. Get your hands off my pickle. It's effing mine. That's what you gotta focus on. Mine, and not in a bad way, like a possessive way, but in a way where it's like, why would you want anyone else to lick that pickle, or lick the cookie, or lick, not like that, like as in sexual, but like as in like, I licked it, it's mine. That's what I was trying to get at. But it's like, I don't care if you were my bestie, I'd still, I just need to know if, but it's like, I know it gets shut down on my end, right? But like, I just need to know if you can hear me. And if you can hear me. Nothing's moving. Oh, I just got yes, a back. Courtney finally see me. What? Back on? Okay, good. Okay. Anywho, something's about to be revealed for my Saggies. You're gonna reveal, or they're gonna reveal, right? It was like a TikTok video. Oh, I felt like I was in something. So someone soul searched. Somebody, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna persevere. This is somebody putting their mind to something, which I think is fantastic, right? So it's like we got the Fool ready to take a leap of faith, but somebody needs to own up to something. Congratulations. Congratulations if you're in this Saggy energy. Like, I'm so proud of you, because this is someone following through. This is someone owning up to their shit. This is fire. Now this is a turn on, right? Because someone's actually owning up the shit. That would turn me on. Thank you for being honest, because lying is a turn. It's going down. Something's going down. My whole world's up. Challenge. I kind of feel like patience is required here. So I don't know what went down, because the 5 of air flew out together. It's like, learn what you can from this situation. You have everything I clarified. Well, getting to know each other, keep an open mind. It's all major arcana. So this is guided, right? The only one you don't have as a major arcana is a 7 of Swords reverse, which is karma coming back around. Somebody, to me, someone made unwise situations, but to me this is big. Like, you need to learn from this situation. Like, some of you're being set up. So this is half and half. Some of you are being set up to know if this is good or not. So if you're in a no good, off on all the time, don't bother. Others of you, this is a major life experience. This is life altering, changing, new direction, new attitude, new perspective. You're doing your homework, you soul searched, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna take a leap of faith. It's beautiful. Others of you, it's, you know, just be careful, because it's like someone's not really being too honest with the, like, yeah, they're gonna reveal something, but they're not that honest, right? It's almost like I'm going to lie to get my way. And it's weird. I didn't quite feel that until right now. So you have a shady situation. You're being tested. My Saggies are being tested. Will you go back to just kind of like, okay? Or will you actually, like, because you guys have no problem taking a leap of faith and going, right? But like this talks about kind of settling. And to get a Sag to settle, the two of you got to be on fire together. The two of you got to be independent. The two of you, that's right. If you don't have that with someone else, then you're being independent. You're both strong-willed. You can both make your own money. You both know how to take a leap of faith. You both know how to forgive. You both know how to push through. You both feel fire. You both have passion. You both want to get to know each other. Then you're good. Your Sag will settle. Okay. And it'd be not settling like that. Like that's when a Sag will commit to something. Depending on what else is in your chart. If you don't have all that with someone, be smart. Your third eye is opening too. What's up with this children? If someone's got a family or you got a family, or it's just like, oh, damn, I'm going to settle down and have a family. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit because I found somebody that can light my soul on fire just as much as I can light them on fire, right? You have to have that attitude. And if that's not the attitude the both of you share, then it's not really your person, okay? Not right now anyway. And it's the 5 of Pence reverse. So it's material trouble with the 6 of Swords. But it's like something is going to be successful. You earned it, right? But in the 5 of Pence was reversed. So if you ask me, that 5's being this would be a gift. It's either children or like, that's weird. Or maybe somebody's like, it's so random where they're like, I don't know if I can afford children. Or you know what I'm saying? But it's like, would that be in reverse? Like something's about to be given to you. It's the King of Cups, but it's like earned success. I wonder if somebody's worried that the children, say someone has children. I don't know if someone's worried like, will they like me? How do I win their affection? But don't ever look at it like that. You don't have to win over anyone. Just be yourself. Like, especially if it's a mom or a dad, I'm telling you, happy Father's Day to everyone. But if you're a mom or a dad, I'm telling you, like, they wouldn't bring you around. If this was serious, they wouldn't bring you around their children unless they knew like you were the one, like no joke. Or this is you talking about having children. It's just talking about your future. You guys earned this. Whatever you've been through was a whole lot of shit. But don't worry about the children factor. It looks like the masculine worried about the children factor. But it's like, it's so random. But it's like, you don't need to. This one might be afraid to go to this one because this one's got children. But if you're dealing with a Sag that's a mother, unless she's a hoe, then you're probably around her children all the time. But if she's a good mom, trust me, you probably haven't even met those children. Those children don't just meet anyone. Like, no joke. I don't know how many people are like me, but I'm telling you, in the 4 years that I've been separated, I've had 2 men meet my children, and it was at a coincidence. It wasn't like, hey, let's sit down and have a meet and greet. Like, nope. And it's not because I don't want to do it. I got my own reasons, but my kids, they come first. Nobody else comes first. If I'm going to bring a man in their life, you better believe that this man, I know, will have enough morals and respect for my children, and shit will flow, right? That's why it's important to me. When you bring in a role model like that, that's just wicked important to me. So like, you would have to be the one. And I know, oh, I think you're the one and it didn't work out. And then another guy comes in. But if you got a pattern of doing that with your children, then that's on you. But the way this is being presented to me right now, I honest to God feel like you have one of those type of scenarios happening, right? It's almost like they're worried, the masculine's worried. And it could be them. They could have their own children introducing it to the woman, vice versa. But like, if this is that meant to be where it's like you're both feeling each other's fire and you would know, then you wouldn't have to worry about her either. Okay. Or maybe she wants children. You're like, I don't know. But like, maybe you're talking about it. And like, when we have more money, when there's more, when, when we have more of a foundation, when there's something more solid, then yeah, let's have babies. Okay. Like, that's how this is a serious thing happening, right? It's a serious thing. So that's a beautiful thing too. All right. So I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. It's been real. It's been fun. I love you guys. Hang in there. I think it was a great read. There's always ups and downs, but when you're in an up and down, choose one thing to work with. Okay. Don't let certain energy get the best of you. Right. So it looks like you're going to have a good weekend, and I'll be back Monday. I know I wanted to talk about all the different energies and go through those, but I didn't really want to do it like that. I wanted to do it like this. So I hope that it was beneficial for you guys, right? I hope so. And happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there. Okay. And if their dads aren't around, happy Mother's Day for playing both parts. All right. So hang out with your dads if you can. If they're in heaven, talk to them, say hi. They're always around, right? Make sure make sure your kids say you're not with your kid's dad. Make sure they still acknowledge dad if that's the case, or have them write a card. Make sure people are making sure that it's just the energy too. Think about it. Like, what if they're a fire sign? Or I don't know. It's just that give and take. Even if you're not getting the take, maybe give. Don't overgive. You would know the situation, especially if it's your kid's father, right? Because in all reality, at one point you had an amazing bond. You do got kids together. So I know we talked about that here and there with Mother's Day too, and certain stuff, but like, that's not the day to be like, oh, your daddy sucks. Like, that's not that day to do that. If the dad sucks, they're gonna figure it out when they get older. Okay. And if you are an older gentleman and you don't even talk to your dad, it's the same scenario too. Like, forgive yourself for not forgiving them, or for them for being a dickhead of a dad and you don't have one, or whatever the case may be, even as an adult, you know what I mean? But like, that's that opportunity to forgive your family, which came in deep with either air or fire. I forget which one, right? So it's like, everyone has that opportunity no matter what. Or maybe you don't talk to your dad. Maybe take the opportunity to be like, hey, I was thinking about you. Just want to say, maybe you don't even have to say happy Father's Day, especially if they haven't really been in your life. It really depends on your scenario. But if stuff like that still bothers you, try to get to the root of that, because that's actually, for some of you, stopping your future with somebody else. Because what you're doing right now is flashbacking on your own back, your own father, how you were raised, things like that, right? Because that's actually happening. I can see it. Will I be good enough? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I be this person? Because my father was like that, right? So it's like you're going through your whole thing, like all about you and how you were raised, and that's good too, because now you need to acknowledge your stuff, but like, acknowledge it, accept it, move forward. Don't let it block your love. Don't let it stop you from loving. Don't let it stop you from being a good dad. Don't make it stop you from being XYZ, right? Because that's conditioning. So try to look at something in a positive way. Okay. When this is done uploading, I will go in and put in the timestamps. I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of the weekend. Mom or dad, right? Of course. You can play both. I'm just saying, like, don't be that person. Like, overcome that. Parental conditioning is huge to overcome. I've had my up and downs, but I never said, your father's a fucking blah, 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 when I was in that mode. There's plenty of times I was in that mode. Never. I said, my kids will always figure that out on their own. I won't ever be that person. But not everyone's like me, and not everyone's like you. You know what I mean? Like, we're all different. But at the end of the day, your parents are who they are. You need to give yourself for them, or they need to, however it goes down for you. Okay? At the end of the day, you are who you are. With or without. Don't let it stop your future. Okay, troops? Love you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Oh, I love you. Bye, guys.